sir. Which was this one?
All right, welcome. Y'all filter in here. Give me 1 second to get set up. We've got...
What's up, guys? How are y'all doing?
I'll take your unfinished sentence.
What?
We have seen Godzilla versus Kong.
Yes.
What's that?
In fact, I'm editing together that review as we speak. Right now.
What's up, Williams? Brian? Did this get shifted more? Probably. Cameo Live, Jack Frost. Reaper, that guy. Fed Easy. Sleepy, Nick. Hot Sword, I don't know. It got lost in shipping. I think that's what happened.
Hey. All right, y'all. Welcome to March 2020. What do you call this? The Q&A.
Springtime.
Fun time Q&A for the Angry Joe Show. What y'all doing? We're here on YouTube. We do these at the end of every month. Thanks to you guys on Patreon, on our YouTube join button, on our Twitch channel. People that go above and beyond the Call of Duty to help the show keep going.
Yes.
Despite demonetization, despite a lack of video games coming out recently. I think it's been a little bit of a dry spell for 4 months.
More delays.
Yeah, in both the movies and the video game department. But now they're starting to come out. We've got, what do you got? Godzilla, Zack Snyder. Outriders is going to be one of the first video games that we tackle in terms of angry review. So stay tuned for that. I guess, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow, Thursday. I think it's out tomorrow, so we'll be doing a combined stream on Outriders. So getting back into the swing of things. Seems like a lot of games have been delayed due to, the shifting schedules of the pandemic and stuff.
And quality.
So hopefully you guys, what's that?
And quality.
Yeah, shifting quality of the games.
Oh, you didn't like that trailer? We're still going to work on it.
Yeah. So, as some of you know, when we do these Q&As, we reach into our back catalog, the Angry Joe Show vault, so to speak, and reach out and, plug in some old hard drives and free drives and show some old cringy stuff, the history of the Angry Joe Show, basically.
Again, warning.
Yeah.
This was a different time.
This different time,
not everything was PC.
I literally, I did 15 minutes of preparation on this, so a lot of this is not vetted. So you'll have to apologize on this. We're always busy working.
But
so
we love that, right, guys?
I think on this one, what we were doing, I had a lot. I think I had some stuff carry over from last Q&A. Sacred. I was going to show off some Sacred stuff. But to supplement that, let's put in a failed Angry Joe show idea. And then also a little bit of some throwback to when we were allowed to see each other in person.
Yes, the good old times.
The good old times of E3. E3 2009. When I went to these things, I would work my ass off. I remember one time I did 21 interview videos over the course of 3 days. And that's running from hall to hall, so I'd be sweating. That's when I was
cardio
skinny.
Day.
Oh, yeah, I was skinny, in shape, all that stuff, ready to go. I had some abs just because I was skinny. Don't have that stuff no more. So instead, let us live vicariously through these older videos. I've got a Q&A on, and just see all the old technology, like old computer screens, making me feel like an ancient fossil when you look at some of these things. What did the big screens in the EA 2009 look like versus big screens in E3 2010? Yeah, or not 10, let's say. When was the last one? 17? 18? I think the last one was 18, 19. They shut down. 2020 obviously shut down, rather. Okay, so let's check it all out. I'm going to pop this open. Let's see if we've got good audio on it. Let me bring up the audio level. So first things first, let's check out some of the things that I failed to show off on February because we were packed in that episode. Sacred 2. Shit, I don't know why I put this in here. Let's just figure it out. It's an old Angry Joe episodes. Oh, this was a continuation of the stuff kicking ass.
This was going to be a Why Should I Care video. Real short.
Why should I care, right?
But I was just researching day after day, looking up videos and videos of this game, and this game grew on me. It was like freaking amazing, all the things. Okay. This game has all the ingredients that Angry Joe would love in a game. It's got freaking heavy metal music. It's got just massive.
This is before, obviously, I played.
Weapons, clothing, armor, all this cool shit that you can find. You can roam free in the world, go anywhere, do anything in this massive world with 12 regions. I mean, this thing is massive. So I have to turn this video into a top reasons why Sacred 2 kicks ass.
Reason number 1, sexy female character.
Sexy female.
That was my
character.
reason number 1 back then
High-heel
when I was
shoes
younger.
And, new
That's all that
sexy
matters.
badass and armor and bikinis or whatever that is. And this is important because it used to just be your girl or your games. But now with cooperative gameplay, you can have your girl and your games together in one. You know what? That's absolutely right. I can have my girl and my games. Yes!
Oh, okay. I remember why I put this in here. Because this was a continuation of, we were showing off some Emily stuff, some of my previous girlfriends, and we did like a horror, thing and special effects and stuff. So I think she might be in this one. That's what this is.
I have to get Emily back.
Christmas tree.
Oh, this is a continuation from when I broke up with her so I could get all the time in the world to play Fallout. And I was like, well, shit, now I need my girlfriend back.
God, Angry Joe. What do you want?
Emily, wait. Just listen to me. Listen.
Fine, you have 2 minutes.
Okay, look, I'm really sorry.
Don't remember any of
about
this.
all that stupid stuff that happened with Fallout 3.
Yeah.
I know, I messed up. Fallout 3 is out of my
Flip
life.
phones.
There is no Fallout 3.
Hey, you.
Done. Yes, I'm done.
Star
with that
Trek,
game
Joe. Flip
completely.
phone.
It was an unhealthy obsession, and I had the wrong one. My focus should have been on you.
Let me take you somewhere and show you. Let me take you to Starbucks. Look, it's cold outside.
Girls
How
love
romantic.
Get some hot chocolate.
Hey, girls
How
love
does that sound?
Starbucks.
Come on.
You ain't lying, chat.
One more chance. That's it.
Okay. Sweet. I will see you there.
Fine.
All right, bye.
Reason number 2, content.
Friggin' massive amounts of weapons, clothings, armor, and all that bullshit. There's just crap loads of stuff. The game will never get old. Each time you turn it on, you're gonna find something new. Boop. I've been knee deep in Sacred 2 videos.
And I'm scared that I'm thinking about this game so much that it's gonna get me in trouble again.
Oh, here you go. I'm so glad you came. Okay? I know I messed up. I messed up bad.
That's an understatement, but
I don't even own Fallout 3 anymore. I don't.
I sold it.
I don't even
GameStop.
play that
for a
game,
bag of
Fallout.
Skittles.
You believe me? You know? I mean, Sacred 2 is not even a part of my life. Like, I don't think about it.
Sacred 2.
No, I said Fallout 3.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I said Fallout 3. I don't know. When would I ever? Why would I say something? Fallout 3, okay? We're done. I'm done with it. It's all about you now.
Okay.
Hey,
Sacred 2.
go back to my. Come on. Come on.
Reason number 3, co-op.
This game has cooperative in it. So it's this massive world that'll take you hours
There's
and
some pretty
hours
cool
and hours
characters
to
here,
get
you know,
through.
that you can
But
play
don't have
as
to do
in
that
this
alone,
gauntlet
'cause that
style
shit is
game. Did you
boring.
see that
You can
Anubis
take
warrior
someone
with like the
with you.
two thing and then like a scorpion thing?
The door was so loud.
That's why I stopped.
Yeah.
This is why you gotta play video games when you got a girlfriend who doesn't understand video games. So you gotta be real quiet at night and play by yourself. Oh my God.
What are you doing?
Oh no!
Is that-
Don't look at.
that's
Don't.
Sacred 2?
Don't look at me. No.
That's Sacred
It's
2.
not Sacred 2.
I'm leaving.
I know. Please wait, Emily. Emily, look. I have an idea. We can do it together. Come on, sit down.
And thus, relationship was
And thus relationship was fixed
eternal.
You ever tried anything like that?
for
to the end of the
another
show.
year or two, and then
Till
it was
the end
done.
of the show. Rock Band was
Because
amazing,
couples
right?
that play
The
together
Xbox
stay
version, you can
together.
have 4 players online that can cooperate simultaneously.
I like cooperative
2
games
per
Yeah,
mobile.
and
that's
girls that are into video games that will play with you.
So you have, and they share the same screen. So you can have a friend on your couch, and then at somebody else's house, 2 of your friends sitting on another couch. You link up together over Xbox Live, and you go out and you try to just conquer the hordes.
Well, those are all the reasons for Sacred 2, and I hope you check it out and possibly pick it up. But I
Damn,
do
well,
want
how's
to
the
make
video
one
already
more
over?
angry point.
Essentially, all of the complaints of previous popular RPGs have been addressed in Sacred 2. It's like, well, what happened to all the dragons in Oblivion? They're in Sacred 2. Gosh, I have to pay extra for armor on my friggin' horse?
Holy
No,
shit.
not in Sacred 2. Why is it
Horse
that I feel
armor.
like I'm fighting the same stupid enemies over and over? Oh, well, that's because the variety of enemies moved to Sacred 2. Over 100 different types of enemies found in Sacred 2. I'm getting pretty excited about this game, and I never thought I would. In fact, I think I'm more excited right now about Sacred 2 than I was about Fable 2 or Fallout 3. I know that sounds fucking insane. Fucking insano, but I think it's true. So when you know you have developers that cool, they're going to take time into their game. They're going to say, you know what? We need an ability to rotate the f***ing camera during co-op. Fable 2, they need the ability to zoom in so they can see
You
all
couldn't
the
rotate
bad
the
shit
camera.
that they collect.
Fable 2.
Fable 2, you know, doesn't have a f***ing ability to zoom. Fucking
Losers.
looking at me.
I was wondering why it's so long. I guess it's bloopers. Check out some more cringe.
Emily, stop looking at me. Get the fuck in the other room. Emily!
I didn't like people looking at me
Get outta
while I
here.
was acting when I first started out. I want nobody looking at me.
Was.
Huh?
On the
That's how
Xbox
everyone
version,
was.
you
Yeah.
can have 4
Even Joe.
people. Xbox.
We would have to leave the room, you know,
I
as
couldn't
Joe
stop
was.
smiling. I was like,
Joe
stop
kept,
it.
number one, Joe wouldn't stop looking at the camera, number one. And then he
Stop
stopped
it.
that. Number two, he wouldn't stop looking at us, and so we had to leave the room. And then he wouldn't stop smiling. So
It's
we
hard not to.
just fucking left. And that way, he's by himself.
Is
He
he
has
done?
nobody to look
I
at.
don't know. I think
But then he
it's
would do the
done.
wrong. He does the
There's
lines
nobody-
wrong.
He has
Sure.
nobody to smile at. So, but we all went through that as we went through this.
Xbox!
Hey, hold on. There was an egg bug. Oh my God! Whoa! Look at this technology, boy. Look at that CGI. I should make Mortal Kombat games. Just cut my game in half, or head in half. Here we go.
On the Xbox version, you can have 4 people. 2 Xbox!
Damn, 2009. I'm saying this shit. 2009.
Emily, come in over there. The scene. Come in the scene.
What are you doing?
Oh!
Is that-
Don't look at me!
Is that Sacred 2?
Nothing! No!
That's
It's
Sacred,
not
that's
Sacred 2.
Sacred 2.
No!
It
It's
says
not.
on the TV.
It's Sacred 2.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There you go. I hate your guts. All right, so
I hate
See,
your
I have
guts.
to do this. That's realistic.
That's apparently what I used to tell my girlfriends. I hate your guts. As a joke.
Oh, I took the blanket off you. My fault. Okay.
The blanket can't withhold your manhood, Joey.
My manhood.
There's tons of fun. He's behind the camera.
Because it's a threesome. With the Sacred 2. Okay, anyway. Owie. It's spilling on me. No, it's not.
I was just gonna say, what do you get at Starbucks?
what do you
Nothing.
think
The-
is
the-
angry
the
joke
little
proceeding today?
Lemonade?
Tony B.
Guava.
Tony B.
Yeah, lemonade.
Hilarious.
That's all you got? That's what you got? Seriously?
Fucking hilarious.
I think we cut Anthony's
You're
part
terrible.
because I don't remember him in the video. All right. So then that was that one from the last time. And now we can go and explore memory lane.
It's 2009.
In terms of, yeah, that was 2009. So first, quickly, what was
good one.
this? I would go to
Very
E3 by myself, and just hang out with people that I talked to or met through interviews or other personalities in the gaming ground. I think this is Nixie Pixel, and I think we went to different interviews together because she had some contacts, I had some contacts, so we shared contacts and went and interviewed people. And then obviously the thing to do is drink. I like girly drinks that taste sweet and delicious, and I always do the joke that I'd order something girly but do a manly name. Car Battery Touchdown is one of my jokes. And, of course, she's drinking the dark beer Guinness, and I'm drinking the girl drink. And when they came over to the table, they gave her the lemonade and me the beer. And then I have to wait for them to leave.
Excuse me.
And then I turn it around.
Don't assume.
Because you know what? I'm fucking secure in my sexuality. I don't give a fuck. Anyways, this is, oh, my God. Booth Babes. Did you know that IGN actually had Booth Babes? Booth Babes were a thing, I think, still in 2008 or 2009. I think this is PAX, not E3. Oh. So this was PAX. So it's going to be a little smaller. So just people will come around and I'll take pictures. Oops, hold on. Okay, so. Surprising now that, because IGN is everybody's against Booth Babes. And then I guess here's me and Nixie Pixel checking out a game. Yeah. And I'm just going through an album. What is this? Shank? Oh, I remember Shank. This is a cartoon platformer. Big old pimple on my face there when I was younger.
What? You got to meet Mikey?
Angry Joe
Fucking
versus
jealous,
Mikey.
man.
Why is he so short?
There was some
He's a
kind
turtle,
of Teenage
Alex.
Mutant Ninja Turtle game coming out at the time. I forget which one it was. It's in the
I want that.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty sweet suit that we could use in our reviews. Mikey. So anytime I would find like a character like that, I would do the Mortal Kombat pose. And I'd tell him, and everybody was into it. It was just an easy pose. And then fans would come up, and they'd say, hey, you want to take pictures? So I'll take pictures. I think this is Nixie taking a picture of other people taking pictures. I am jealous
you got to meet Mikey.
More Booth Babes, I guess. This for a game
Magic?
called Runes of Magic, it looks like. Runes of Magic. I think they gave me, like, they were really wanted me to promote their game. I don't think I ever did, but they sent over, like, a cool statue, like a big demon statue.
They have cool statues.
Yeah, so Booth Babes are no longer a thing. And
Booth
here's
hunks.
more fans that
bring it back,
want
Alex.
to take pictures.
Booth hunks.
So we have
Booth
half our
hunks.
nuts hanging out.
Let's do Booth hunks. We'll
Booth
make it a
hunks,
thing.
copyright. Angry Joe Show.
Yeah, and this guy was a Cowboys fan, as you can see. So don't hold it against him or me. We're both Cowboy fans. Look at EA's booth out there. That's the smallest EA booth you've ever seen. I guess it's just saying some EA games over here. You can see how old and crappy everything looks. I know not a lot of you may have been to like E3 or PAX, but you could tell the difference in stuff. So I guess this is just us meeting other people. I forgot who that is.
Man, this just makes me miss meetups. And hanging out with conventions.
Man, I
so
love
much
hanging
fun.
out at conventions. Look, you meet new people like game developers, and you see how passionate they are about their projects. This looks like
maybe
Dark
next
Souls,
year, boys.
like the original Dark Souls, maybe. And she was super excited about it. I didn't really know much about it, so I was learning about it there. No, Ironclad. This is it's Ironclad Games. Yeah, okay, I remember now. All right, so we hung out with him for a while, making strategy games.
Darksiders? That's probably what it was.
Yeah, they're strategy games and Darksiders. Well, Ironclad Games, Joe, is different.
No, the one back there instead of Dark Souls.
Okay. And then Flying Frog Productions, this is when their CEO, he'd go to the conventions and he'd have people play his games, and they've gotten different license back then. Guess what this was, Joe? This was a prototype of Think Fortune and Glory, maybe.
Was it?
Holy shit, man.
I love that game.
Yeah, and the board looks completely different now. That's cool. And then we were doing pictures. There's Nixie in the background. There's
There
a
you go.
Cammy.
See,
There's you
bam,
go.
done.
So you just need to
Done.
get yourself that
Sad.
outfit, and you're good to go.
I need to call her back up, get that outfit going, because people are wondering, hey, when are you gonna do your little special gift video? I'm still working on something. It's not over with
Man,
yet.
chat, look, you got a rare set with the blue.
Oh yeah,
The
blue.
fucking blue.
Blue turned into Bizarro Joe after a while.
Yeah.
But I had no additional shirts because when you go there, unlike everybody who was going there, I would take a shower every day and I would wear different Superman shirts. And I ran out of my red Superman shirt, so I got my blue one.
No, I don't have that outfit.
This was a game that just released, and it's so amazing to me. Back in 2009, I was excited about new board games. So this was Wells Expeditions, and they were coming out with Arcane Legions, and I think it was super cool.
Yeah, the
It was
trays, yeah.
pre-painted. They had like these little easy movement trays that you would put your troops on and off, no hitting the table and everything falling off. I thought it was fantastic. I even really enjoyed the gameplay, but for whatever reason, it never fully took off and it died shortly after. But, you know, it was one of the things that's like, man, one of these days I want to make a game. And now me and Alex have made Street Fighter, the miniatures game, pre-painted miniatures.
Check it out.
Mortal Kombat is coming out
Coming
soon. So
soon.
it's cool to see my passion for the video games, and this guy is like, what are you doing? You're an idiot. But I told him to act as uninterested as possible. So I think this was the designer of the game in Wells Expedition. Man, I wish I had his card. I would love to talk to him and pick his brain about, you know, what worked and what didn't. I guess more booth babes. This for a different game that was coming out. So, you know, just taking different photos. Jesus is fucking metal. I thought that was cool. I'd never seen a shirt like that, and I was like, you know what? There you go. You know, that's good for you, man. All right, and so that's a little walk through memory lane. 2009. One of the other things that we did an interview
Angry Joe here, and as
with
promised, I have Matt Turner, the producer for
Army of Two, in which we had our own. We had a contest where you could create the Angry Army gun called the ASKR, the Ass Kicker. And I remember when I was interviewing about the sequel, I would grill him on, you know, these things that were wrong in the original game.
Yeah, I love that. So we've really just taken it and giving him more of a character.
And I think a lot of people were really taken aback with my interview style, where I would just ask like questions, like hard questions. I wouldn't softball things, and I'd be really passionate, and the developers would be really passionate. And afterwards, you know, they were like, man, it's one of the best interviews I did all day. It really made me feel good. It really made me feel I was doing the right thing, and this is the path in life that I wanted to do. So it was really, really cool. And so I guess check out how old these monitors are. There's, what are these, Zeniths? Is that even a company anymore?
Sure it is.
These tiny little monitors. So this is just what it looks like behind the scenes.
Those were expensive
If you would get if you would get an invite, if you remember the press, there was no influencers back then. That was not a thing. It was just, you know, do you have press or did you send emails to the people? And so here's what it would look like, you know, where outside of the noisy floor, you can go, they would rent these like hotel rooms, and they would put a bunch of computers in it. And I think this was even before they started doing promo, you know, stuff where we'd be all in, you'd be playing on all Razer stuff. No, they'd have to like work with a media company on getting all these old setups and stuff. So it looks like this is running on 360s, and they'd have drinks set up and things, and you know, their characters that were walking around on the floor.
Booth dudes.
Booth dudes.
There you go. There you go, Jay.
Damn it!
They're already there.
Damn
Some
it!
booth hunks.
You weren't quick enough, Alex.
So I just take.
Look at those booth dudes attempting to play video games. They're just posing. They don't know what they're doing.
I think this is before I put music to everything.
Booth Bros.
Okay, so
Here
that's a
come out
little
some
bit of
cool
that.
chat.
I remember one of the first times I got recognized by a game developer was actually by Mikey, who was working at Gearbox on Borderlands, Borderlands 1. And as I was setting up my camera, unfortunately, I didn't get it. You know, I remember now. It was, believe it or not, Mikey and Randy Pitchford both liked me. They liked the
At the
Angry
time.
Joe show. At the time, they liked the show. And they go, hey, it's Angry Joe. Everybody look, it's Angry Joe. And some people would turn around who have no idea who the fuck I was because I only had like 60,000 subscribers or something like that. But they knew me, and they were excited to see me, and other people were like, oh, he must be somebody. That's why he's setting up his camera. And so they let me set up my camera. I don't think anybody else took footage of this, so I don't know if I could put this up if anybody's interested. But you just look at the computers here, how old they are, and, you know, how young Randy looks. And this was, you know, I think this was innocent Randy.
Do you think he's still interested in magic?
Excited Randy, passionate Randy. You know, it's interesting to look back at all this stuff and how excited they were about their first Borderlands game. So check this out. So unfortunately, I didn't capture when they saw. This will freeze, this M2T. So I got to restart.
And you can actually see a lot of this influence still in the game. This was actually
because I walked in sort of mid thing, and they were like, "Ah, John."
Stuff, you know, make it feel lived in and thrown together.
Some of the early concept work for the game.
Kit bashed.
So this is 30 minutes long. I'm just gonna scan through it a little bit. So
they're all a bit different, but I think that helps us. You know,
this is concept art.
Yep.
There's Randy.
That's crazy seeing that
Look at
haircut.
him. Look at his haircut.
That haircut is wild.
He's so young.
Part of what was cool with that style, with Lilith specifically, Jen Wilds actually did the concept for the character and the model. Fun. That was our big epiphany. Games are supposed to be fun. That was our big epiphany.
So then I think they're talking about how they kind of created video podcasts.
Where the game went. Is Steve crawling under the table right now? He's oh my god, that is awkward. I just got molested, y'all. Stop. Oh my.
Can't make those jokes anymore.
Can't do those jokes anymore.
Especially around Randy.
So we wanted to try something different with marketing. With a game like this, we really wanted to depend on you guys to help us out. Like, we love the shit out of this game, and we hope you guys do too. So like, this is where it's actually going to show the claptrap thing. But we wanted to try something different. We wanted to go viral. I say that, you know, like, to me, going viral sounds like 12 guys in suits sitting around a table like, how would you like to advertise the internet today, Randy? Let's go viral.
I don't remember, like, what actually, like, that claptrap thing, what happened was Mikey finished with this part on the game, and I said, dude, that trailer you did was kick-ass. What if, you know, for the next couple months or whatever, all you focused on was creating material that we can use to communicate about Borderlands?
He keeps me in a box.
And I kind of imagined he'd be helping, you know, get
40 pounds of swag.
What?
So then, pounds of swag. They'd give away, you know, back then they'd give little giveaway bags and stuff. But they had technical difficulties back then. Look at how old these TVs are. That's crappy. And they actually used the freaking 360s. Now everything is on a computer, and it's the PC build. It's not the actual console build. Back then.
Oh, I also wanted to mention something else. PC, and we're going to play Xbox right now because it's most convenient. And
buddy of mine.
Oh,
and,
he said we're doing the PC
I mean,
build too.
asshole that ruined my mom's girl parts. Well, sounds like he's in trouble, so you go on ahead and try and keep him alive long enough so I can kill him at a later occasion.
That is fantastic voice acting, by the way.
so,
Yeah, it was great.
Such a rap. No, stop.
Part of the reason why
it's working together.
so he had some technical difficulties, but then he got it going, and he did some gameplay. It was
Fire, if that helps.
friggin' awesome. So that's just a little peek into what it was like in 2009 and what it looked like. One more here is I did a Star Trek Online interview. I was very worried about this game because I was very mad that the TNG version of this Star Trek game that was more somber, more cerebral, more exploration focus instead of action focus was canceled. And instead, in its place, Star Trek Online came. But I met the developers. They were very passionate about it. They tried to put a lot of my fears at rest, you know. And so I was asking a lot of interesting questions. Unfortunately, the audio for it was not very good.
They don't believe me. So how does that work in this game? So you gotta.
Then I made the mistake of putting in, you know, like music over people's voices and stuff. And that was to hide a lot of the, you know, background noise and shit. Hey, but
Planet's interior space system. that you've been waiting for. Like, I'm a huge fan of Starship Combat. Am I going to 5Q? A lot of different content in the game, in PV. When you
So just people excited about their game. A lot of off-screen
footage.
footage. These days they'll give you B-roll, and you could just use that instead of recording off-screen. In fact, they don't even want you to record footage off-screen. And then Star Wars: The Old Republic was another, extremely big game coming out at the time. I definitely wanted to land an interview. And then after the interview, they said, hey, man, we're having this little small Q&A. Just people, can come by and ask questions directly right in front of us, and we'll have some drinks. I thought that was really cool. So, and I don't think anybody's ever seen this. So let's take a look of what this was like. A small, intimate environment. This shit just never happens anymore. So it's cool to look back.
Features the game lined up with.
I was just wondering, I know you're revealing character classes as you feel fit, but what about like healing? Are you gonna have a healing class, or are you gonna use stim packs or something?
Next question.
Thank you. Mo's offer a blend of that. As we think is a.
I think if you think about, like, say, the end of episode 3 when Anakin's on the the lava shore and Obi-Wan's up there, like, you wouldn't want somebody just like cruising by like, hey guys. Ooh, is he okay?
They were talking about how, are you going to have scenes from like the movies or, something that we can play? And then they're like, well, you wouldn't want random people showing up. Like, hey, man.
You can. It doesn't exist. It's already been covered, but never join a guild. And is this going to be something that will be soloable through the core content of the game? Are instances going to be scalable for me if I just want to go in alone, that kind of a thing?
No.
And then on another note, I hope Jen Hale's doing some voice work, because I have a unnatural desire.
We'll stop there. TMI there, TMI. Okay, so yeah, one of the goals of our game, and we've definitely talked about this a little bit, is we want to make sure that, again, cater to all different sorts of play styles, but yeah, for our hardcore like BioWare fans who are like, yeah, man, I'm here for the story and I want to play through that.
Remember being a hardcore BioWare fan?
I do remember being a hardcore BioWare.
I remember.
This was an honor for me to sit
Oh, dude, I
here
love
in front
these
of
guys.
these guys.
And
then, oh my
public
God.
spaces that you'll be running through, but as with other MMOs, if you choose to ignore those
You can
people,
put your hands
then
over your
you can.
eyes.
Yeah, and pretend they're not there.
Floating names off.
Yeah, so that's really it, I think.
We're going to take one more question. So someone who hasn't asked a question, raise your hand.
Red jacket. Look at that
Oh,
guy.
with the one glove, definitely.
Query,
Jackson?
will HK47 make a cameo in this game?
Sorry, this is I think this was asked in another way earlier. We have characters that certainly their lineages can show up. You're gonna see lots and lots of reflections upon the Star Wars or upon the Knights of the Old Republic brand. Lots of people from the original story, from the original timeline. You'll either see references to, you'll see what has happened with them. As far as exactly what happens to HK47, that's not anything that we are talking about at this point.
I mean, obviously we know anyways, that's it for today. Actually, that's it for PAX. This is our last one.
Okay, cool. So that was that. And then let's do one more and then we'll go to questions. The last one would be the failed Angry Joe So series called Angry Joe What's wrong?
I gave him a beer.
We're drinking very weird beers.
I gave him a beer
Go
that
ahead.
has
Let's
pumpkin.
get a review of the beer.
Well, it has pumpkin. He hates pumpkin.
I love pumpkin, and I fucking hate pumpkin beer. And this
And
beer.
you served him pumpkin?
Pumpkin
Yes.
beer.
Okay,
and
excellent.
would you like to try some?
No.
Please, put it in your mouth.
Oh, you hate.
You're gonna hate this.
Well, you hate because it's a stout already.
Yeah, I can already smell
It's
it.
like
It's like
cinnamon.
13%, and it's got all sorts of weird. Yeah.
That's very spicy pumpkin.
It's got the spices. Did you like it?
No, I hate it.
No,
It's like coffee mixed with pumpkin mixed with very syrupy beer.
It's better than some of the other pumpkin beers, but I still don't like it.
It's Prairie Artisan.
And Prairie makes amazing beers.
Yeah.
The last beer we had was the Prairie, the Noir, and that one's excellent. And then we also have, I think, the Birthday Bomb down there. Oh man,
It's good, Doc. Okay. Go ahead, continue.
Okay, and then this is the a failed series idea. I think I was, trailers were coming out, and they were very exciting, and I wanted to cover the trailers. Now we have trailer reactions is how we do it now. But then I wanted to try to do something new and different. I wanted to enhance it or put my own spin on it. But YouTube is YouTube, and they like trailer reactions only a certain way, and that's what works. But here was my failed series on trying to show a trailer to my audience and then make some commentary on it, which we can do now just in a different way, in a way that's more conductive of YouTube consumption. But here's what it looked like before. Called like Joe Vision or something.
Very early 2000s. I remember this. The game.
Oh, I remember that, yeah. A little toy box that would come alive, and you could take control of the... It's a cool game.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell is up with this music? This is not how you get my people excited about your game. I know this is supposed to be all World War I-y, but come on. Who's this game marketed towards? My great-great-great-grandparents? No. Let me show you how to
Of course,
market
everything
your
is
game.
extravagant.
Let's try this again
I'm
my way.
exaggerating.
Rewind the clip,
DMCA.
and I present to you Toy Soldiers Johanst.
Might have to hit the mute button.
Maybe.
Or did you do your own?
These get muted all. These get DMCA'd all the time.
I'm already more interested.
Yeah. Toy Soldiers! Yes! Way better! Look at that explosions!
Way better! Now you want to play the fucking game, right?
Yes! Man's on fire!
What's up, motherfucker? What's up, motherfucker?
Woo! But seriously, you guys, this is a new upcoming Xbox Live title, and I thought it deserves a little attention for doing something, fun. I mean, it's Toy Soldiers. Hell, I used to play with toys. Yeah, I played with toys. You want to fight about it? See, you ain't cool until you play with toys.
Especially
I had
Legos.
G.I. Joes, I had Ninja Turtles,
You
I
can
had
do that?
Power Rangers, I had it all back in the day. Anyway, this game is far from my must-buy list, but I thought to myself, man, it looks interesting, and I felt it needed a little marketing 101 from yours truly. Oh, I gotta go. I'm needed.
Oh, this is our own theme song, so that should be fun. Did a little pop-up video back then.
Released 11 years ago. Well, you are, Jimmy. In case you guys are wondering,
MySpace.
holy shit!
Yeah.
Did you guys know I was on AJ's top 10? Oh.
Yeah, mostly girls up there.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet he did.
It's like, can I not be on your top 10?
No.
All right.
Some
let's
of you
go
older
to-
gentlemen would
Okay,
get
so we're
that.
gonna do the Patreon questions, and then we'll get to all the
Yes.
super chats. We've seen a lot of them come through. Thank you guys so much for all of those. We will get to all of them. We just have an order for these things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let's give Patreon questions a go.
you're gonna make that bigger. Tiago,
Yes.
sweet. OJ and Alex, is there any games you want to play in Misadventures, but you just don't have the time? I'm asking because I'm closing on that. Oh no, Tiago, sweet. I don't. He has close to 1 million channel points, and he wants to force us to play a game that.
At least he's being helpful because he's asking for our input.
Yeah.
Okay. You should use your points April 21st
Bet
or 22nd
against OJ.
because that is when the update for Devour is coming
Oh,
out.
Devour. Devour's actually
And
pretty good.
Yeah, the new patch is coming out that 21st, 22nd, one of those. We would love to play that one.
Yes. We also have been really enjoying. Was it just the two of us? Not just the two
It Takes
of us. It just takes two.
It Takes Two. That's been a lot
the
of
other
fun.
the other song.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Jack Bobbier, have you guys heard of any of the new open world Star Wars game? Do you think it'll be a good game? It's made by Ubisoft.
one, yeah.
Yeah, we heard about it. As long as they don't copy the same bullshit that they do, you know how they copy and paste the same thing with the towers and Assassin's Creed and put a little more effort into it and not
yes,
not
that's
just
what
a
they're
Star
lacking.
Wars paint job. Yeah, so we are excited for it. We're just a little worried, apprehensive on Ubisoft.
John England, hey, always happy to see you. What are your opinions on what ideal vision of a warrior weapon is? A sword, a gun, your own fist, or something more? I would say fist.
Kamehameha.
Your mind. Emotional damage is forever, OJ.
It's true, but
beam weapons.
no,
That's
like
me.
The guy from Ombak. The guy is a weapon.
I thought you were the guy from Ambach.
I wish.
Oh, okay.
I wish. That would be nice.
Dr. Khan, Street Fighter,
Mind
check.
games.
Mortal Kombat, check. Okay, Joe, what's the next dream IP you would love to do a board game on next? Keep up the amazing work.
I think one of his things would probably be Starship Troopers.
That'd be a
Yeah,
fun game.
He loves Starship Troopers.
Yeah. What about you guys? If you could work on a board game, Joe, what license would you use?
Ninja Turtles. Probably
Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, I'd probably do something with Ninja Turtles. I know we played the other one. It was pretty fun, but I think we can make our own spin on it and make it very fun.
Okay, and Gundam is another one. Dream IP would be Gundam. I like Warhammer as well, but that one just got bought. Aliens is a big one, but that one's being held right now by Gale Force 9. Yeah. If in the future we can do something on that, and then what Joe said.
Yeah, that'd be
Troopers.
pretty good, Doc. But I think that Marvel would be pretty expensive.
Yes.
Mega Awesome Man.
Hi guys, just wanted to
go ahead.
Just wanted to expand a little on my question last time. What version of Superman do you think would be the best for the big screen? My favorite was Man of Steel by John Bry and Nick Donald. What's yours?
I want.
I know they won't do it, but they do like a Red Sun. Yeah.
I knew you were going to say Red Sun. I was going to say,
but they won't do
something different. All-Star Superman is kind of interesting.
That was a good one too.
It's been a long time, but I can't remember. Fuck, I got to go downstairs and check my comics. I would like to see something a little different. Well, obviously, if you're asking me what Superman film next, Man of Steel 2. I don't want any comics. I don't want that. I don't want nothing. I want Man of Steel 2. I want either Brainiac
Kingdom
or
Come.
Mongol.
Oh, that's a good one.
Some villain at a power level where people are saying, "Hey, Superman's boring. He's too powerful. He's overpowered." He's not. And when he goes up against certain people, he's not powerful. But anyway, so Man of Steel 2 is what I would choose. But that's not a comic. Man of Steel 2.
I wish. And Fish Legs. AJ, you gonna do any more Fall Guys custom lobbies? I know they have an update coming, right?
We did it once,
we
and
did,
people
but
in our
there was
community were cheating.
I don't know how
it wasn't
we
in
could
our
just do
community.
friends.
Well,
it was
maybe.
somebody else.
There were people
Somebody
from
else.
watching us on Twitch joined our lobby and was cheating.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that's our community.
I
That
don't
could
know
just be
who
cheaters
was,
who
but-
go and stream snipe.
But
so, anyways, yeah,
It'll be fun.
cheaters
There's
ruined
an
it.
update coming, I think, with some other custom stuff.
So we're waiting for the update, waiting for some fixes on that, and then we could do some more. Because I think it's a great way to, give away stuff. But then I was like, oh, I forgot about cheaters.
Yeah,
so
that
that's
guy
kinda what
definitely
I was,
cheated. So damn it.
Yeah, he cheated. And I do want to give thanks. Talking about our community, this is something that I never got to show off, and I want to show off now. A guy in our community, what was his name?
Yes.
Bat
Dan.
Jeepster?
Yeah, he has an Etsy store, Bat Jeepster rings. He made
actual Angry Joe. Give me that.
really nice Angry Joe rings.
Yeah, the Evil Genius thing would be fine.
Ah.
Piece of paper so that I can make the camera focus on this. Look at what he sent. So talking about Superman and Superman films. So first thing he sent was this.
Yeah, he sent me one of those for being the best gamer in the world, I think.
Is that what he said?
I think that's what he said.
So you got oops. Look at that. Oh, come on.
And these
focus.
are silver rings.
These are legit silver rings. So you can see AJ on there. The design is very intricate. If you want your own ring, he has an Etsy store. Check that out. Skull on that side.
I'll put it up in the chat right
Insignia
now
on
so
this.
people can see.
And then
I'll
also,
take that one too,
because I love Man of Steel so much. You made a Man of Steel one
Fake
in
news.
the actual style of the Kryptonians. So a freaking Kryptonian ring. So we have some talented ass people in our community.
For sure.
And so I want to show y'all his Etsy store. And maybe I'll take a little image right now.
It's in chat right now if you want to check it out.
Okay, you
check
got it
out
in
Bat
chat.
Jeepster on Etsy. Does some really cool stuff.
Check out these rings. And then I'll tweet it. Anyways, just wanted to show y'all guys that. Somebody sent us.
All right, gameplay students ask, what do you think is the biggest problem in the gaming industry right now?
Everyone just wants to do is like, oh, we'll fix it later.
Bad
Just
Jeepster.
push it out.
Thank you very much.
My
Appreciate
thing
you.
is, I think they just want to push it out and fix it later,
Live
and which
service.
sucks because
Yeah.
like back in the day, you get a game, you buy it, you get everything. Now it's like, oh, patches are coming. Already played the game. I'm done with it. I don't want to play it again. That's my thing.
You don't ever want to play games again?
Well, not yet. Do you want to play Cyberpunk right now with a huge ass patch?
No.
Yeah, exactly. Like we played it. Alex forced himself to play it.
Oh,
I
man,
want to play it when it's completely
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyways.
All right, Fleet Admiral Ardrich. I hope you're all well. Even though I can't catch all the live streams, I'm very much enjoying the increasing content this year. Simply want to say keep up the great work. All of you, Team Monkey.
Yeah.
That review's coming right after
Team
this,
Monkey!
later today.
So I already got
Yes.
it edited. I got the
Yes, we
review
have
edited,
that.
and I'm working on the spoilers discussion, but I need to upload it. But if I upload it, this will lose
Yeah.
frames. So
David
it's going to be up
Morales.
immediately after this.
Hi guys, having tons of fun with Street Fighter mini games. Thank you so much for purchasing that and your thoughts. Any updates on the Mortal Kombat version?
Oh, there was a spoiler today.
There was.
Yeah. So Jasco on their Twitter announced something.
Follow them if you don't.
And
for
you can
updates.
follow Jasco on Jasco Games. We'd like to get it out within the next month. We want to try to get or at least ramp up the marketing and let people know. I'm very worried because we're only gonna talk about it for a month before it goes live because we want to try to they were thinking about trying to capitalize off of the movie because Mortal Kombat's hot right now.
Mortal Kombat's always hot.
But I want to do it right. When I say do it right, I'm talking about the Kickstarter page. We've been working on it behind the scenes here. We got the models. We're gonna make sure that none of the same delays that happened with the Street Fighter game will happen with the Mortal Kombat game, and so that takes time to set up. So. But we're already pretty much ready to go. We just need the elements in our Kickstarter page and the little marketing promotional video. And those things take more than 1 or 2 days to put together. You want to do those right. You want to take a few weeks. So, potentially within the next month, maybe 2 at most. But we definitely want to launch it this year. Mortal Kombat is going to be launched this year. And I'll start talking about it a lot more. Better start doing that quick because, boy, this movie's coming up fast.
It got delayed.
What?
Movie got delayed a week.
For real?
A week?
Oh,
okay.
shit, I didn't even know
I was
that.
like, I thought you were gonna say months. or
Delayed
something.
months.
A week.
No, I think it's
Okay,
a week.
I can do it with a week. I can do it with a week.
Yeah, that's such a weird thing to delay it by a week. It's like
fine.
as if there's any other movies coming out around. That doesn't make any damn sense to me.
Jennifer
But okay.
Lopez.
Guess they want to give more
Yay.
room
Another
to Godzilla.
Lopez. What's the topic that you three disagree the most that maybe even caused some heated argument or something silly like how OJ and Alex disagree on ghosts?
Burger
they do
toppings.
exist.
No, they don't.
I would probably say certain aspects of movies, the RC ones, is like, oh, this is how I took it. It's like, no, this is how I took it. So movie topics, I guess.
Yeah, obviously, when I first started the angry, movie reviews or sitting side by side, you couldn't see people's eyes, and I think it's better when you're able to see people's eyes. But at the same time, you get passionate about, oh, my opinion is right and yours is wrong.
Yeah.
So I had to learn, me myself, I don't know about these guys, had to learn to accept other people's opinions and not try to then, try to change their mind right then and there on our 20-minute, movie video and then turn it into an hour and just like, that's your opinion, and then try to find a way. It's like, okay, and now we're moving on to the next thing instead of just harping on it and going over and over. So you can have disagreements on movies. I like it. I actually like it more when we don't agree on movies than when we do agree on movies. We all have like the same score. I think this time for Godzilla, we actually all had the same score.
Because we knew what we wanted for that one.
But I would like it, it would be cool if one of us was like, nah, this is this, and then this is the worst, and this is the best kind of thing, and then you have arguments. But maybe that could be a whole different show if we find something and then we do like a debate on it.
Yeah, Chad, I said artsy. Don't judge me for my B movies, all right? Like The Lighthouse, I would consider that kind of artsy, you jerks.
It's the only one you've ever seen.
No.
Without a Sasquatch in it.
Well, I'll watch those on my own. The ones
Oh,
we
okay.
see sometimes.
All right. Martin Meats asks, are there any games you guys are excited for this year? And then do you intend to play the new Ratchet and Clank game?
Ratchet and Clank should get an angrier review.
We're going to go in fresh.
It looks great. It looks amazing. It's going to be a big one for the PS5, the PP5th, so we gotta do it.
All right. Lunovic says, hey, team, what are the books, manga, comics that you are reading?
Books, manga, comics. I'm in between. I want to get my hands on the Marvel version of Aliens. I hear it's selling out. I don't know if it's any good, but I'm in between comic series right now. We've just been focusing a lot on other things like streaming shows. So I've made these guys start Invincible.
Yeah, I saw the second one.
So we'll try to do a review of Invincible soon, whether it's me solo since I've seen all three, and then they can come on after they've seen a few or not. But I haven't seen the comics of that one, but the one I'm looking to buy next, Aliens 1 Marvel version, Disney's Aliens.
All right.
Sweet old Leander, go up. I started playing Magic Legends now that they have the open beta. It's been a lot of fun so far. Seems rather promising. Is it something that you might end up playing?
We did a short stream, me and Alex. Go and look in our VODs.
It's not pay to win.
I've heard the opposite of that.
It's going to have, while they do have in-game purchases, by no means pay to win. I don't know. We'd have to put more time into it. I was making fun of it. I was like, microtransactions. Microtransactions.
That's when I came in. Yeah.
And then I wanted to put that video up, and then I said, oh, I'm going to have the Magic fanboys downvote the video to hell and stuff. So I want to give it a fair shake. I want to play some more, put some more time into it. And then, if it is that way, put in that joke and then put in the rest of the video. So we played it a little bit. We need more time with it before we can give our opinion.
Mark Rogers, what terrible game would you say has been the most entertaining to play? For me, I still love watching your playthrough of Fast and the Furious Crossroads. Oh, that's
man.
horrible. That was horrible. I didn't really enjoy it, but it was like a co-op, so I had fun playing with the boys. What was it?
I think Fast and Furious was
Toads.
Battletoads.
Battletoads.
Man.
Yeah, that was super
I had
funny.
so much
because
fun
this
that
guy
night.
said, Let's
We were
do
just-
this. Let's do this, boys. That was
Yeah,
where that was born.
but
That every time Joe says
It
that,
wasn't
then we
very,
lose.
yeah, it wasn't very
Yeah.
fun, but just it was entertaining.
Yeah.
All right. Michael Constantinow. Despite the success of the Snyder Cut, WB seems that they are trying to shy away from possible injustice and other storylines Zack set up. Do you think this is a good move, or this throwing away the momentum he set up? I think that you're assuming some things that are just frankly incorrect. And I think it's important when we're discussing complicated matters like this for your facts to be right. It's been a success with the audience.
Yeah, but it was 4 hours.
It needs to be a
good-
financial success for the studios to consider it a success. They spent $70 million on the After Effects plus all the other the marketing that goes into it. We don't know if it's going to recoup all of its funds and all those things. Now, if it does that and it does it so successfully that then they could go into that for people like this was a massive success. Look, critically acclaimed things lose money.
We don't even know if it's a success. It happened. Are you
people
conflating
like
success
it.
with getting it released versus success with making WB so much money that they have to eat their own crow and their own foot and get everybody back together that they said are no longer, like, you know, the Cyborg is not a thing anymore. They got rid of that actor. They're trying to move on from Henry Cavill. Shame on you, WB. You know, so I think that money and executive hubris and
sheer fucking hubris.
Sheer fucking hubris is going to win over.
It's the only thing I remember
from that. They said, we'll allow this to happen because it's boosting our subscriptions, and you'll be happy with the new DC stuff that we give you in the future. You'll shut up, is what I think is going on. So, in that sense, they are throwing away the momentum. Would I like to see Injustice? Yes and no. I mean, I don't like evil Superman and the whole fucking thing. Like, this movie, is he evil in it? Is he not evil? The next movie, is he evil? Yes, he is evil. And then the next movie, he's still evil. And then right at the end, he's good. It's like, God damn it, man. When can I get a goddamn Superman and I want to see on fucking big screen?
They just try to
that's
speed the
So
process.
if you were like
Oh
Man of
my
Steel
God.
2 and Injustice, then I'm cool.
It trended on Twitter. It was a success. It's like, I don't think you understand how money works yet.
Trending on Twitter.
All right, Dirk Ufkes. What is a game genre that you want to like, but you just don't? Sports games. I don't give a shit about them, and
platformers for me. I like sports games,
I like
and I hate
platformers,
platformers.
but
I leave it to these guys to play
sports.
platformers on misadventures because
I'm a huge sports fan.
when you get to the higher echelons of the platformers, then they're good. But you know, the dime a dozen platformers, nah.
Yeah.
So.
All right, SDJ. With the Snyder Cut having come out, I feel the urge to play Injustice 2. I haven't really got into it. What heroes or villains would you like to see in Injustice 3 that haven't been included in previous games? Ooh, I have to go. Okay, so who has not been included? Lobo.
No, Lobo is in. He was in there.
Was he in First Injustice?
Well,
Because he wasn't
I
in
don't
Injustice
know
2.
the
Lobo was in
roster of the updates.
Oh, okay.
I need
There's a bunch of people got thrown.
There
You know,
is-
you would like, you know, what's the
Hey,
Nightmare
chat.
Batman's name? The one who smiles or something like that would be cool.
Arcane. There's one.
Yeah, that would be my pick for like a villain. Maybe some, you know, White Lanterns or something like that. Some Blackest Day, Darkest Night stuff.
Yeah, it was DLC
Lobo was in
for-
Injustice 1. Okay.
Alright.
The Laughing Bat, yeah, the Batman who laughs. That's what I mean.
Man Bat.
No, I think your Man Bat was in.
Was
there as well.
Batman also in Injustice 1?
Condiment Man. Let's do it.
All right,
It's in
I'm in.
DC.
Let's go.
Yes.
Mongo would probably be boring. So I don't know. There's a ton of them.
Jim Gordon.
Yeah.
Killer Croc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Valiant Soldier. Have you guys watched the TV series American Horror Story? If so, any thoughts?
I did. I watched like one season of it. I forget what season it was, but I liked it. And then I realized that it's the same actors and
Oh yeah, that's why I like
for the different seasons. But like the next genres or whatever, I didn't really like. So
yeah,
I
the
didn't
one
even
that
watch it.
killed it for me was Apocalypse. Apocalypse one kind of killed it for me, and forgot the other Roanoke or something like that. That was like okay, but could have been better. But yeah, that one just killed it for me. I was like, I'm done with it.
Yeah. What the one I watched? I think it was about witches. Which is the one that's
The
like
Covenant.
witches? The Covenant. Yeah. So I watched that one. I liked it. So on that one probably like an 8 out of 10.
Mhm.
Matt,
The first one. 9.
The first one is a 9. I need to go back and watch the first one. Do you think we will be getting any decent single-player Warhammer 40K games, Matt Close says, and Aliens games? Because I love the look of the upcoming co-op. And also, do you think we'll ever get to play as other races in Warhammer 40K universe like we did with Fire Warrior? Well, you're going to get to play as a few races in the upcoming game. The Vermintide game. What's that game? Shit. How am I blanking on the name?
I don't
you
know.
guys remember
Chat
the
will
name?
help.
But I'm also very much looking forward to that game.
I thought it was just Imperial Guard, but no, there's Ogre. I think you could play as an Ogrin.
Darktide, that's right.
Darktide.
It is. And then single-player 40K games. Yeah, the universe is super rich though for multiplayer. So I mean, I don't see a reason why we wouldn't want to. My dream game was a 40K MMO, but they fucked that up. The old THQ fucked that up before they shut down. But then they picked it up again, and the Eternal Crusade was never what they said it would be. I still played the damn thing, but I think 40K works in multiplayer. It definitely works in single player too. Martyr is one. Neocore Games took a whack at it. So it's, there's some stuff out there. You just have to search for it. And do I think we're going to see it? Yes. That license, they used to just give that license out like candy. So they might be getting a little more selective now, but I think we're still seeing plenty more 40K games in the future. I just want to see a bigger studio, not just indie studios and stuff, a bigger studio go after it. And
Souls Die Twice. Go up one more. Hi guys, just wanted to know if the man boycott was still something you guys still want to do. Yes, we're going to do it.
We have to see what
we'll let you
new
know.
Madden is.
August. It's going to be in August. They didn't even take their time to do anything. What they do?
Oh yeah, they didn't take the year break and stuff like we wanted. I mean, the new next gen transition already happened and is exactly the same.
Exactly.
Game.
It's like, you got more sweat.
So I think we are gonna at least do a video saying, hey, look, we're boycotting Madden. I boycotted Madden for the past 20 years, or the past I don't know how many years. I've never directly bought Madden. Do you know when that started, Joe? When I was like, fuck you guys, I'm not buying Madden anymore. Devin still buys Madden, Angel still buys Madden. I can't remember what year that started, but I haven't bought Madden in forever. I indirectly bought Madden through buying EA Access.
It was the one,
and it comes included with your EA Access.
Oh, that
it had Adrian Peterson on the cover. What year was that, guys?
I don't remember. Fuck. Somebody look it up with the year Adrian Peterson was on the cover of Madden. Then 2013 was probably the year I stopped buying Madden. So I haven't bought Madden in like more than 12, 13
whenever
years.
he was on the cover, was it 2013?
I don't know. I have no idea. Anyways, so yes, I would love for the AJSA to do their part. I wanna try to do it in a real way where EA sees how much money they're losing. Whether I set up a single website that is people that even just click on a button and commit to not buy it. I know it's fake, and those people can buy it anyway. Yeah, but I just want to show the power and how much money they would lose if they didn't do these specific set of demands and actually put some effort into it. So even though it'll probably get shit on, I'm still going to do it. So let's just wait till we're closer to August and we get more information on the upcoming game.
All right, Code Lag says, hey, first want to say congrats on the board game. I fully backed it and got in on the 26th. All my buddies know I haven't. I'm going to play every chance we get. Good. That's awesome. I want to ask, who are your favorite Street Fighter characters and who would win, Ryu or Liu Kang? Well, I already know the answer to that.
Look at that.
So, that's not who would win. I can tell you both. I can tell you who does win.
The answer is both, because on any given day Ryu can win, any given day Liu Kang can win. My money is on
Hunt Showdown. We're not gonna play.
The last thing you ever heard?
No, we're not. Hunt
It's a common request, and actually a bunch of people have asked in super chats. It's a really cool looking game, but it is not a good
to jump in
one-time streamer game, because it's a game that you got to acclimate to. You got to play a bunch of times to learn all those things, and if we played it once and gave you an opinion on it, we'd be like, we hated it because we don't know what the hell.
Yeah,
it's So looks really cool. It's just kind of a lot late to kind of jump into Hunt
Say
Showdown.
maybe Liu Kang in base Liu Kang form, and then Ryu gets fucking pissed off and taps into the Hado.
Well, then Liu Kang just turns into
that
really
he
bad.
turns into the CGI
he
effect
does. Yeah,
from Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Oh, yes.
And then it's over.
And then it's over.
I don't know if you noticed, but like every time you talk about Mortal Kombat, I always put that scene.
Yeah,
where
you
the guy's like, oh.
Yeah, every single time.
Every single time when you talk about Mortal Kombat.
When he transforms into the fucking
Yes.
horn demon. Oh my god.
the best.
Anyways,
All
thank
right.
you so much for buying the board
Yes.
game,
Appreciate
and
that.
save your money for the Mortal Kombat. That's coming soon, man.
All right, Adelino Diaz. Hi,
I'm
gang.
so excited that us, the Angry Joe show is gonna do Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter first. I hope that it's successful in the board game world, and people will start asking those two companies to do an actual, video game version. That would be a dream. Well, I'm already living in a dream, so it would be a dream within a dream.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I hope you're doing well. Got the Street Fighter game today in Montreal,
Thank you
Canada.
again.
Can't wait to play it. Any news on Mortal Kombat? Hey,
Yeah.
spoiler came out today.
Again,
It's a
if you're
teaser.
listening, follow Jessica if you don't.
Yes, thank you for getting your money ready, Diaz, and you'll be hearing about it very, very soon. Follow the Jasco Twitter.
Matt Storm, how did you become a fan of your favorite comic character? As
I
a
don't know.
rookie,
I
one,
just
I
always
beat
was a fan of
Arcane Knight.
Superman.
I knew I had to find out all I could about Red Hood.
Hmm.
For me, growing up, we had this VHS with Superman.
Oh yeah, I had that
Quest
too.
for Peace. I would watch that.
old cartoons where you would punch.
Well, I would watch this tape over and over.
Wait, Quest for you? Are you talking about Nuclear Man?
Yes.
Oh my God, one of
As
the
a
worst.
little
It's a
kid.
guilty pleasure.
It is. When I was a kid, I was like, holy shit, the Superman is badass. And when it came out like in the 80s. So it's like,
destroy Superman.
So
but
first,
I have
watched,
fun.
I watched that. I was like, okay, I want to know more about Superman. So yeah, that was me.
And the villain scratches him.
Yes. My favorite part is like pummeling him in the moon. Is like,
I remember that scene. I watched Joe. I did that same thing. I watched that fucking tape
VHS,
over and
you guys
over.
know VHS?
And he was like planting the flag, and then he, threw the fucking
Nuclear.
elevator into the dark side of the moon. So he wouldn't.
Alex?
But then he takes fucking what is the girl's name? Vicky something into space, and she's breathing in space. You remember that?
I forgot what her
Anyways.
name was.
Vicky
Alex,
Vale,
no?
or is that
Nothing?
Batman?
That's
show? I
Batman.
don't fucking know. Anyways.
All right, Mance rhymes with pants. What's up, OG's questions? And you may have already done this, but have you done a worst to best Marvel movies list? Man, that movie would be 5 hours long.
That's like.
It's intimidating, and we have other work to do, especially now since the games are starting to come out. The best time for it would have been, previous weeks.
We should have done it 2 months
But
ago.
there's always something. There's always something.
Yeah.
Coming out. I'll tell you. Let's see. I really want to do it, but what we can do maybe is we can cheat a little bit and watch some YouTube videos that maybe there's some YouTube videos out there that does a little plot synopsis, or just try to remember. Or I have a library of obviously angry reviews, and I can write down the score and then watch my reviews. That could be a little quicker. Because I would like to do it one day.
You can break it into
I really
phases,
would like to do
maybe,
it
so
one
it's
day.
not 30 movies long.
Yeah.
And then, a lot of them are just like, they're all sevens.
So that is definitely a thing that will happen
will.
before the end of the Angry
How you
Joe
doing,
show.
Frank?
All right. Hayden Thiel, with images of the improvements being done on Halo Infinite, do you think it will release in the fall of the year, what is planned currently, or do you think it'll be pushed to 2022?
It should be released this year. I mean, they had a whole extra year to work on it. But who knows? I mean, I can't say for sure. I'm not a developer over there. And I don't know how extensive the reworks are doing. It doesn't look that extensive because, the screens kind of looks, similar to what we've seen. A little more polished. I think it's going to hit its target this time. Just because it's been such a big embarrassment and a big thing for Xbox. It's like, look, we're gonna let you delay it out of our console launch. You better be right on when it comes out next, because we're not giving you tons more delays. So I think it's coming.
Mr. K, as you guys did do an anime review. Are you interested in reviewing Attack on Titans?
Yes.
I need to get caught up on that.
I
Plus
am,
I
but
need
did
to
you
get
hear
caught
like
up
it's
on
not
the
going to
other
end
stuff.
until 2023 or something? What
No,
is
I
it?
did not.
Like they're going to break up the last. I thought this was the last season. It's not the last season. The last few episodes are going to be saved for another time. It's like, wait, I was waiting for the whole thing to be done so that I could.
2022.
It's 2022. That's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
I could wait to 2022.
2022.
But we could maybe do reviews on the story. Once they finish, do the review on the story as it is now. Is it over until 2022 now, or are there still 1 or 2 more episodes?
There's so much I need to catch up on, honestly. Cause I
yes,
still need
but
to finish
Attack on Titan
Seven
is
Deadly Sins. I still need to do One
Seven
Punch
Deadly
Man
Sins.
season 2. I love One Punch Man. I need to.
Okay, these are ones that you need to catch up on. I was thinking you were talking about all the little ones that we recommend now.
No,
like
no.
We're
The
desperate
ones
for
that I've
anime.
been watching,
looking for,
no, the ones I've been watching, I kind of like. I was like, I'll postpone it till later. But it just got so
okay,
backed
well,
up.
maybe I'll force y'all under the anime review guys to, hey, you need to know what you're talking about as we review Attack on Titan. So I think,
honestly,
I think just the
no.
number of requests
I just go to
is
One
probably going to
Punch
be
Man.
Attack on Titan is going to be next.
Yeah.
And then after that, we can go to
Why not
something
One
like
Punch
Seven
Man?
Deadly Sins. Is
Fucking
amazing.
love One Punch Man.
Okay, One Punch Man. Okay. Anyways, so those are you already know the next 4, and I'm setting those in stone. It's Attack on Titan, One Punch Man, and Seven Deadly Sins, not necessarily in that order.
Yeah, I'm busy, Frank.
All right, Jack Hassner asks, have you guys watched Pitch Black?
Yes.
Of course.
It was so good. I like it.
Yeah.
Personal favorite of my show.
It was fucking amazing. It was. I thought I liked. Chronicles of Riddick better.
Oh,
that
yes,
was me.
he
That's
did.
my
I remember
jam.
back in the day, like long ass time ago, he wanted to buy the costume for it. I was like, that is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
that was when I had no money,
I was
nothing.
like, man,
we
that
didn't
thing
have a
costs, like,
show,
almost like
and I was like, I was
$1,000.
trying to
No.
find ways as a young kid
telling
to
him
buy
no.
an extremely expensive costume. I think it was like
almost $1,000. I
No, it
remember.
was more than 1,000. It was 1,600
I
for the
said
captain,
no.
the necromonger
Yeah,
captain, which had the
yes.
badass fucking helmet, badass armor,
Thank
and
you.
the cape. And I was like,
Thank
oh,
you. I
man.
was the voice of reason. I was like, no.
I
You're gonna
tried
use
to
it
tell Joe, I was
once.
like, Joe, I can go to those competitions downtown where like you can win best costume, and I'll make up the money.
I know
I'll
him.
make up the
he
money.
would never go downtown. He
No.
wouldn't do anything.
And you get $25 for winning those competitions,
Yes.
but you get it in
Yeah.
bar credit.
And then
So,
the show
again,
started,
I
and the show
saved.
took off. And for a while there, I was trying to justify
When
maybe, a few years later, I was like getting the idea: is that costume still around? Maybe I can justify it for when we review, Vin Diesel stuff and shit like that. But when I went to it was a prop store UK or something like that. They had run out of it, and I was like, fuck. But
When were you going to use it?
I never.
Exactly.
I was gonna
So
wear
you're
it once
welcome.
and then never wear it again.
All right. Metatron asks, you guys had mentioned, I believe, last year about doing some reviews on The Expanse.
Necromonger Captain Costume.
Is that still on the table?
Chronicles of Riddick.
It's all this guy. I haven't seen. It would be probably him and our buddy
There's so
Pete.
many things that people just ask,
Yeah.
demanding anime. The anime
haven't
reviews
seen
are
any
probably
of
going to
the
do better than
Expanse.
the Expanse reviews, so maybe we should focus on the anime reviews before we do the Expanse. I have to ask these guys to watch all previous 4 seasons,
Well, it's like, hey,
5
yeah.
seasons and shit. That's a lot of fucking time, And then consider there's already board game, or there's already movies that come out. There's already streams that we have to sit here for 7 hours on end and do. There's already video games that we need to play from start to finish and review, and there's costumes, and there's effects, and there's editing, and then there's our board game business, board game design, then there's board game releasing, board game administration, board game production, and then there's it's so
It's a lot.
And we also like
it's
to
a
eat
lot.
and sleep sometimes.
yeah,
Sometimes.
and then spend some time and try to maintain a girlfriend, however long that's
shit,
gonna
I
last.
forgot
and
about
stuff.
that.
Like,
Losers.
Oh,
it's
no.
not
That's
really
why you
working.
need one.
And it's like, do I review the Expanse, or do I spend time with my girlfriend on our last legs here, or what are we doing? I don't know.
Yes.
So,
Maybe.
I want to do it, and Pete. If we do it, I'm getting Pete in no matter what, because Pete is one of our
He's
friends.
the one who
He's
actually recommended
a pilot. Yeah.
He was our flight instructor when we did Microsoft Flight Sim.
Flight instructor, and he
Super
actually flew
badass
me
guy.
and Joe. That's when we first met him.
One
He's
of our
like,
great
"Hey,
friends."
the Angry Joe show. And so I want to do it. It's just there's so much work there to do it.
I love when people are like, hey, can you get caught up on all 1,000 episodes
can
or all
you-
issues
can
of
you
One
do,
Piece? It's only 1,000.
It's
like
500 hours of
fuck
work
off.
for
Yeah.
100,000 video views. All right.
Yeah, all 7 people will watch
All
it.
7
oh,
people will
cool.
watch it.
Thanks, man. I don't. All right, Khalifa, do you guys think Mass Effect Legendary will do the original
And
series
people
justice?
are asking for the review. This is yes. Have we watched it? Yes. And apparently I'm breaking.
Oh no! Did you save it?
Yeah.
It's scary when it does missing files.
Anyways.
Yes, because I don't think they're changing very much other than they're cutting the crotch shots and ass shots out.
Boo! They're doing
Bootygate.
injustice. Why you gotta take away the booty?
I don't know. I don't know why. I don't care. I guess I should care more.
Why?
Because I loved Mass Effect. I don't really I don't care about remasters so much.
No.
I played it. I don't want
Does it
to.
go okay?
Do you want to read this
have
book
other
again? It's like,
things
is
to
it
do
different?
right
It's
now.
like it's got a different new cover on it.
Yeah,
Oh,
if they
okay.
put new
The
shit in
font.
there,
Right.
I'm
The
playing
font
it.
is bolder.
Oh, it's a bold font. Cool.
It's better.
Yeah.
It's like more clear. Okay, and you remove the booties? Oh no.
John Spiegel, to each of you, what's your favorite way to exercise? Not running, I can tell you that.
Step
but-
1, pick up real heavy shit. Step 2, put it down, and then if you want, do it all over again.
Yeah, I go to the gym, but honestly, I hate it. I really do hate working out, guys.
It's
but I
working
do
out,
it.
not funning out.
Yeah, I do it because I love eating pizza and drinking stouts.
I like drinking beer, so
Yes.
my rule is my chest has to be bigger than my gut. That's the rule.
That's the only reason why I work out, to be honest.
When I dance on stream, I run out of breath. That's my workouts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next question.
Jay's
next question.
Can you please review Total War Warhammer 3? Please,
Yes.
please.
Yes.
With a
Absolutely.
heart.
Yes.
I cannot wait. To play
Just
that
for
game.
you. Yes, he said yes.
Damons.
Alex and other Joe will not let me skip that one. So
There you go.
Damons.
Damons. Right. Yes. Chaos.
Connor Fiden, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, or Star Wars? Well,
Star
Lord
Wars.
of the Rings I do like. I would say Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, and then Star Wars because of what they did now.
So there's a lot of shitty Star Wars.
Star
and there's,
Wars, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter.
but then
Even
like
with the last one? Like the
But
complete.
here's
I
what
would say
I'm looking at
complete,
Star Wars. I'm looking at the
complete.
expanded universe. I'm looking at the potential. I'm looking at the
Okay,
future.
but that's
I'm
not-
looking about all the stories possible in that universe.
Okay,
Lord of the
I get
Rings,
that.
I'm looking at, the universe, the potential, all the stories, everything there. And then Harry Potter, all the stories, potential there. That puts Harry Potter at the bottom because Harry Potter's done. It's over with. You watch it, it's done.
Also, The
You don't
Cursed
need
Child
anything.
was terrible.
And everything that
I
they
heard
do
that, yeah.
afterwards
I
is
haven't-
done. I don't care about the prequels. I don't care about the Cursed Child. So that's why that's number 3. Lord of the Rings could potentially, do fight with Star Wars, but right now there's not
Kylo
a lot.
Ray, though.
Right,
So
so
yes,
Kylo Ray?
there are highs of highs and lows of lows in Star Wars. I still think it's top.
Lord of the Rings is like up here. The Hobbit movies are fucking garbage, but everything else has been stellar. And then Star Wars is pretty close up there, but the sequels were garbage. But there's some of the books, the Star Wars, like Tolkien has been recommending me all of the good.
Don't listen to Tolkien. He's a fool.
Yeah, but the Star Wars, he read all the Star Wars books. He's like, you got to read these ones, you got to read these ones,
yeah.
and some of them they're not great, but they're
Yeah.
fun to like chew through. They're like
Well,
it's
that's
like chips.
It's two different questions.
Yeah.
It's like, what is the most perfect trilogy, Lord of the Rings or Star Wars? I'd say Lord of the Rings, by half a point or 1 point.
And like 12 plus Oscars.
But if you're talking about which one of these, then you have to take in everything. And everything with Star Wars will win.
Man, people in chat who
Clone
like the Hobbit
Wars
movies
and
you need to
Disney
watch more
Plus
movies.
series, The Mandalorian.
The GM Josh says, "Hey guys, just noticed the Terminator Tabletop RPG Kickstarter by Nightfall Games. I was wondering if you'd seen it yet."
No.
No, not yet.
Yeah, we did try the Alien RPG. I'd like to do more RPGs again. That just running. We're already running at maximum capacity, and we'll just find a slot to plug it in.
We've got a new one they sent us. So
the slot that it could potentially be plugged in is our table times. So we're gonna do a few table time episodes, and then a few of them will be these little RPGs that we can do. So stay tuned on that. I wouldn't expect it within the next month or two. This is something later half of this year. I would like to get some RPGs done, whether it's Alien or Terminator or whatever.
Yeah, big news. Flippy is actually going to watch Lord of the Rings finally.
The extended cuts?
That's good.
I think so.
All of them?
You better.
There'll be a quiz, Flippy. All right. Star Tech Maniac. Hey, Joe, remind us one more time how you feel about Superman getting another reboot and Wonder Woman getting a third film.
You son of a bitch.
Will you finally admit that Batman is the greatest superhero of all time?
You did, man. You did.
Kiss.
That's a nice one to end on, huh? It's a nice one to end on.
Yeah,
appreciate that.
Hey, no, we got the super chats. We'll get to YouTube chats.
I'm going to seriously talk about this. I think right now the only hope for Henry Cavill Superman, we'll get serious discussion about Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill Superman, his only hope right now is Dwayne Johnson. That is the way he gets back in. Because I think WB respects Dwayne Johnson and will do whatever Dwayne says. As Dwayne says, I want to fight Superman in my film. I want Henry Cavill to be Superman. Then WC says, okay, we'll go get him. So it's up to Dwayne. That's my diluted sense here that Henry Cavill can still be a part of the universe if Dwayne Johnson wants to fight him. But then these new Superman reboot is going to be like, but what about our Superman? You fight our Superman instead. Don't worry about that. Well, I don't know. That's what I think is going on behind the scenes.
I want a reboot of Batman with Peter Holmes.
Oh, Pete Holmes? Yeah, Pete Holmes has been Batman. No, so Dwayne Johnson confirms Kevin Hart is playing Superman. That makes the most sense because they're in every movie together. That would be fucking hilarious.
That would be funny. Okay, let's go to the super chats.
Yes.
Then we got, I don't know, where is it? Start at the top,
I think, yeah.
Start at the bottom.
Crashing Coyote.
Yeah, start at the top.
Please review Invincible on Amazon Prime. It's great.
Yes, I will. Let me get out the Godzilla review first, and then I'll do that one next, and then we'll move on to Outriders. James Morgan, where that Godzilla review, boy? I got it up right now. In fact, because you guys are pissing me off, I'm going to upload it as we're fucking streaming so that you can see.
Take that.
We're going to fucking drop the rest of these questions. No, I can't do it. I can't do it.
We're almost done. We're almost done.
After this.
Who gives better presents, Other Joe or Alex?
Alex, for sure.
I'm like the kind. I will steal your fucking diary and go through like your deepest desires, and then I'll just make you food and buy you beer.
Alex, Other Joe's got your back if you need him to you need some help moving, doing
anything.
Just do it. But Alex, because I consider all the food that he makes gifts.
Yes,
that's
amazing gifts.
It's done. Unfinished Sentence. Have you guys seen? Yes.
Yes.
We've seen the Godzilla.
Seen it.
It's coming. Silhouetted Animator. Have you ever watched the DC show Pennyworth?
No.
Completely uninterested. Is it any good? Tell me in your goddamn message why we should watch
it.
Good? John Footpenis. I love this game. Excellent, man. That's great. Craig Thompson. Appreciate you for donating. If I took the trouble to write you guys a business plan, would you read it?
Sure.
A business plan. Interesting.
Yeah, I'd read it.
I would read it. I love business and ideas and shit. But don't sue us if, so we got to write a non-disclosure agreement or whatever. Kyle Standen, are you guys going to do a review on Outriders? I don't buy till Joe says. Yes, we will. You could even watch us stream
tomorrow,
it, and then
actually.
maybe you
tomorrow.
can buy it if
Stop
it looks
on by
good.
tomorrow.
Yeah. Coffee Succubus. Hey, I'm one of your old angry army soldiers since 2011.
Nice.
Old school. What do you think of Crash Bandicoot? I didn't grow up with Crash because I didn't have the PS, the Sony console for a long time. It was an Xbot. And before that, I went with the
Thanks, Joel.
Nintendo 64 over the PlayStation 3 or 2. And my cousin said, well, that's a mistake. And I was like, well, I'm having fun over here with Diddy Kong Racing. I don't know what you're talking about, and Mario. So I didn't grow up with him. So to me, he's there. Also, I think you got to change the passcode at the intro of Angry News.
Dude, password's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't tell anybody.
That's cool, copy. Thank you. Mr. Mayhem, thank you guys for making my daily drives to the gym and college bearable. Been watching for like 10 years. Keep
thank
on
you so
keeping
much,
on.
man. Get them
All
gains.
Yeah, get them
Protein.
gains. Noah Klein, consider doing retrospective reviews, like old games not covered or ones that you feel need another shot or 2 years. I'll tell you what, we'll do retro reviews as soon as the new content stops coming out.
Yeah.
So that's when we'll do the retro reviews,
Because
as
everyone's
soon
been-
as the new games stop coming out.
Sea
And
of
then
Thieves
we'll
is
go back and do
amazing.
those.
What's the other one?
The Canadian Barbarian, thank you for joining up as an Angry Army recruit that supports us directly. You can join on YouTube now. Hit that join button. Get your little shield every time you comment on a YouTube comment and get some funny emotes that you can put in chat and things. Or you can join our Patreon, and we do these extra Q&A sessions for those people. Well, we make it available to everyone because we don't like it when people lock off content. Micah Music, hey man, I always wanted to know, in 2012 you made a video skit called The Wild Hunt for The Witcher 3. What things did CD Projekt show you? Something of The Witcher 2 at the time, or do you mean Witcher 3 at the time? Much love. Yes, that is a very, very, it was so long ago that my memory is very vague on it, but I think that it's not a coincidence that the game ended up being called The Wild Hunt, and I put The Wild Hunt for Witcher 3 because it didn't have a title at that time, and my video came out first. I'm not claiming that I created the title for it, because they
Coincidence?
use those
not.
words a lot. They did use the Wild Hunt words a lot, but that's what I thought, and I put it in there, and I created it. It was me. I did it. Let's get this toast. Thank you. Best channel on YouTube, Godzilla vs. King Kong.
Soon.
Fearless Flyer 3, thank you very much.
Join us here too. Thank you so much.
Join us
Hey,
everywhere.
thank you so much, Fearless Flyer.
Shocker Cody 999. Appreciate it. Hi Joe, been a fan for 11 years. Love your reviews. Will you do a full review of the Outriders, or will it be a rapid? It'll do a full
review.
Y2 Jericho 2JS, love your channel. My name is Rocky Tolbert, and I'm a huge Superman fan as well. Please give me and my nephew Samuel a shout out. All right,
Samuel!
shout out to you guys.
Nice. Rocky and Samuel.
Rocky and Samuel, fellow super fans. Also,
awesome.
did you see Godzilla vs. Kong last night? I saw it today, and you love it. I like the epic fights, and you're going to see our full review. We have a massive spoilers discussion, and I made 2 videos out of it because we went over an hour.
Of course, we had to. We've been waiting for this for a while now.
Yeah. Jeffrey Payette, thank you. Is there any chance of you guys reviewing games from the Neptunia franchise? I've never heard of it, so I would say no. I don't want to get your hopes up. Shocker Cody again. One more thing. I agree that Superman needs more love. I honestly wanted 3 Superman films from Jack Snyder universe. Yes. At first, I thought, oh man, he's getting too dark. But I think that after Man of Steel, he would have lightened up, and it would have gone crazy, and it would have been great. I had titles for them. It was like Man of Steel, and then it was like Man of Tomorrow, Son of Krypton. I thought keep that going is what I was hoping that would happen, but. One of these
you don't get that now.
One of these days, man, Samuel and Rocky will get our Superman done justice. Jonas, hey, AJ, longtime fan. Hello from Guerrilla Games. Just make sure you review HZD2 when it comes out.
Hey, from Guerrilla Games.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Nice.
We will. We definitely will. Jeffrey Pyatt, again, any chance he can review the Neptunia anime in the upcoming so it's an anime. Upcoming
and a crossover
Reverse
game,
and Senden Kagura. I've seen that, but I might have to just do a few solos, just turn. You remember when I just turned on the camera and I did the like Psycho Gorman? I think I can get those done. So the chances are high of that last one. Neptunia, no, I don't know that one. And there's so many others that are in front of it. Asta is a beast. You guys are going to review Demon Souls soon? No, I don't think so. I'm not sure there's enough time to review it. Joe is gonna work on a video for it. We did do a stream on it, and we'll put something together for you guys to give
number one.
Our opinions on it.
Ish.
Joe's number one at the game, and he's got to show you his skills.
Nobody else plays it.
Carlo Cotignola. Have you watched the DC animated movies recently? Superman Man of Tomorrow came out recently. It was very good. Yes, I did. I was thinking about reviewing that one, but again, it didn't work. But I'm gonna start doing, like I said, this year I'm doing whatever the fuck I want, or upload whatever kind of shit to the channel I want. So even if it's old, even if it gets 40,000 views, 20,000 views, I think I should do it because I'm in my 12th year now. So it's like, let it all hang out. I put in my work.
Within reason.
So
within reason.
Let it all hang out. Just do what you want to do, Do what you want to do in living color. That's for you old people in chat.
Yep.
Blake Giljord, hey OJ, AJ, and Alex, love y'all's stuff. Just curious if you ever thought of making a documentary of source based on y'all making some board games. It's an interesting idea. We don't have the resources to do it, nor the time. It would have to be a completely other person.
We'd also have someone film us while we're just doing weird work at home.
Yeah,
It's like, hey OJ, I'm gonna work on some stuff with my pants off today. You want to film me?
We kind of do that. We have a series called Game Design, and there will be more episodes of that coming out. And so just watch those, and that's sort of the documentary. Tanner Gano, thank you. Y'all need to check out Hunt Show. Oh my God, this is like the 15th.
The Hunt Showdown people are
Everyone
crazy.
loves that.
The people who are fans are crazy for that.
Yeah. We can't. We don't.
It
have
cannot
the
be a
time.
review. It cannot be
No.
a review.
Okay,
But maybe a stream, but not a review.
I'm tired of this. I'm gonna promise you April 14th. How about that? Is there no big game coming out April 14th? I'm gonna try to hit April 14th. Stream Warzone Wednesday. On Wednesdays we stream like a battle royale or something like that. It's time to play Hunt Showdown. So unless something comes up, Hunt Showdown April 14th.
Get ready, Doc.
And Shocker Cody again. Lastly, what is your favorite video game series of all time? Well, fuck, man. That's like a massive fucking question. I should have these fucking questions prepared or the answers prepared.
You always
God
say that.
damn it. It's Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
You always say Elder Scrolls,
Yeah,
and I always say I
that's
don't
mine.
do favorites.
Yep.
Yeah. But, yeah. Okay. That's good enough. I'll search for some more for you to give you guys some variation because a lot of you know that I say that.
That's a lot of fun.
Morrowind,
I play
Oblivion.
a lot of times.
Morrowind,
that series
Oblivion,
I love.
Leaning. Eric Ramzani, any retro OJ videos? Longtime fan, guys. Hope you. Yeah, we're in the 2008, 2009. Joe would sporadically appear. Joe started sometime like 2010, 2011, 2012. So as we get through the vault, you're gonna see Joe more and more.
Terrible.
And yeah, it's gonna be real bad as we get into it. You're gonna see a transformation from somebody shy in front of a
Colin
camera
sick.
to Oscar-winning other Joe.
Best performance.
Best
of all time.
performance.
I'm sick
Best
that day.
actor.
At the end of the month, I'm gonna be
Silhouetted animator. Have you ever played a Lovecraft game, Lust from Beyond? No, I have not. But-
People recommend it, and I'm pretty sure that's just pretty much a softcore porn game, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Ugh.
Have you seen From Beyond, the movie? Go watch it. It's friggin' awesome. It's a Lovecraftian movie. Emmanuel Surrey, you were given the right to make the next Superman movie. Would you continue his current arc or create a new one? Continue his current arc. I want to see him at the Daily Planet. I want to see, that bright Superman. I want to see him saving people. I don't want none of the Jesus crap. I don't want none of the fucking evil Superman crap. I want, like, a legit, Superman film, and I want one. I'll even go for a galactic adventure. We can go to other planets. We can do something like that, make it more sci-fi, but just, make it awesome. Plus, would you put yourself in it? Yes, if I was in charge of it, I would be in the background somewhere. I wouldn't be Superman, obviously. I'm not gonna fucking shit all over my own character with my big beer gut coming.
You could be that guy. You look in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane.
It's like, this guy's an idiot. That's clearly a man.
I could be.
No, it's a man. You idiots.
Yeah.
I would put myself.
No, you're the guy that's a bird that's playing. We're just looking at you like,
I am that vain.
You
Yeah, Paolo.
James, thoughts on Disco Elysium? Never played it. Thanks for the
I'm
great
gonna
content.
download it
That's
'cause
the
I heard
biggest
so
one that
much.
we've never played. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I'll
you're
probably
not,
download it.
Joe. You ain't
Yeah,
gonna do it.
I'm gonna play it
when
myself.
I come back and you fucking tell us.
I
next
will.
You want me to ask you next stream? You got a month.
Next stream. I was like, what
Next
do you mean next
Q&A
Tomorrow?
stream. I'm giving you a whole month.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go download
We're gonna
tonight.
give you thoughts. James, you better be back.
Tonight.
You better be fucking back, James.
I'm gonna
Shocker
download it
Cody
tonight.
again. Thank you for all your content. We'll continue to support you. Well, thank you. We appreciate those support. Love y'all. Love you. Jeffrey Pyatt, have you seen John Cryer, Lex Luthor from Superman, Supergirl, the greatest DC returning actor ever from the original Superman films? Yeah. Lenny! What? Yes, I love him, and I love that he's Lex Luthor now. He's moving on up. Zorkai, hey Joe, just wondering with Mortal Kombat doing the whole guest character thing, do you think Guyver? Ooh. That would be an amazing character. I love the Guyver. It's a sad story that series manga will never be completed. Like, when the fuck is it gonna be completed? I don't. I think Guyver is 1984. It's as old as me, maybe older than me, and I just want him to finish the damn story. Give it to somebody else and finish it, and maybe we get some good animes out of it. If interests, I want interest to rise in Guyver. If you haven't heard of Guyver, go look it out.
Check it out.
It's got anime. It's got even a live-action film with Luke Skywalker in it. Mark Hamill. Shaka Cody. Also, I will come back next week for the timestamps. For what?
It helps with the news. Timestamps.
We
excellent. Oh, that's right. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's
You
a big
are
help. Everybody's
very
like,
much-
where's that? Where's the timestamps? Where's the timestamps?
Joe, do your own
It's Cody.
timestamps.
Cody does
Joe,
it.
do your
That's
own.
why.
Yeah, man.
Cody's part of the show.
Yeah. OB2 Big Nuts. OB2 Big Nuts. Joe, can you please review Werewolf? That is the worst game ever. Oh, man, I really did want to.
We
have
did the
footage.
playthrough
I
of it.
I don't know if we saved that footage, but it is one of the worst games ever. It's definitely going to be on the top 10 worst
think
games.
Doc, do we have it?
It's just so old now,
It's
and
on
we're
there,
starting
I
with
think.
our
It's on there.
Outriders.
Doc
If
has
there
it.
ever is
Outriders
a
is
dip,
tomorrow.
we might be able to inject it in there, but I'm going to say no. Okay, just no, because I don't want to raise you. But it will be on the top 10 worst games.
If you're looking for a howling good time,
Stop it.
don't check out the game.
Where
it was
is it?
amazing. Come on.
Maybe on Twitch still.
Come on. That was a good. Flippy, do you approve?
I'll look.
maybe.
Flippy, you got my
We
back,
gotta
right?
download it. Tanner, again, hey, I don't know if y'all seen it, but y'all need to check out Hunt Show. Oh my God,
These Hunt
You're doing
Showdown
it.
people
You're
out of
doing it.
control.
He did it on purpose. He did it on purpose. Just another papaya. Love the content. My go-to for unbiased, fun entertainment info. Any reason you stopped the smaller, knowingly bad reviews similar to the Green Lantern movie game? Those were super fun back in the day. Yeah, I think at some point, so unconsciously, I just didn't want to play bad games anymore. And the greatest opportunity for that would have been Werewolf. So we're talking about something that could have made for a very good bad angry review.
That was a
And
360 game.
you just got to remind me like you do now. We got to get back into that. So you have to understand, pandemic and all this other stuff was going on. It's difficult. Now we're back in full force and everything's good. We've been dying for a game. So, shit, if it came out now, it would be great. Abhishek Sonaj, hey, I have an interesting question for you. Now that we're getting kind of some faithful adaptations for video games and TV series and movies, what do you think about video games like The Matrix? Would that get anyone? Yes, I actually liked the Matrix game. They actually
fucking
had a
loves
game.
is going
There was two.
slow-mo.
The second one was bad, but the first one was all right.
fun.
It was, they kind of stole from Max Payne and shit, and but I thought it was fun. Yeah, man. I mean, it wouldn't bring me business because they're mostly bad, right? The
Like Fast and
Matrix
Furious.
4 is coming. I would love to see
I forgot
a
about
video game
that.
based on Matrix 4. But you know what? These days, companies are
license.
so lazy and they know how much money they can make with the littlest effort that if anything comes back, it would be a mobile game. It wouldn't be what we knew when we were kids and this Green Lantern game. They ain't doing that shit
Tell
no more.
it to Fast
I
and
killed
Furious
it.
Crossroads.
You're welcome. Thank Angry Joe for killing those bad games. No, I'm just playing. Mr. Thunder, are you guys planning on Monster Hunter Rise? No, I'm not. I've been playing since release. I highly recommend. Easily the most hours I've ever put into playing on my Switch.
I heard good things about
There's
it. My buddy A-Rod.
Everybody knows it's good. Anybody says it's not good is fucking lying. I mean, I've seen it played. I've seen some streams, seen some playthroughs, seen some videos on YouTube. It's a great Monster Hunter game, but I just don't play on my Switch anymore, and I don't know why I can't like force myself. Let's play Monster Hunter Rise. It's Outriders time. It's time to. It's Resident Evil time. We're gonna be busy, so I'm gonna have to say no on Monster Hunter Rise. But maybe we can sneak in a stream. Because I think that one would easily make the top 10 best games list of 2021. Y'all go ahead.
Dragon Heart 613, in your 2017 best games vid, you said that you'd lift your self-imposed ban on Nintendo after talking highly of Mario and Zelda games. Monster Hunter Rise review? Question mark? Well, hopefully we just answered that question.
Yeah. We just answered it, and the answer is no. You'll see a stream, and you'll see it on the top 10 games list, but I think time has already passed on it.
All right, James Gumbly. Sorry if it's been asked. Did any of you get round to watching Tenet? And if so, is a review coming?
It.
Now, we agreed that anytime someone asked a Tenet question, we'd make something up. So
Christopher
Nolan killed my grandmother.
Yes.
And so I'm not watching Tenet.
Yeah, I was busy saving a baby in a fire that day, so I couldn't go do the review.
Joe couldn't do the review. He's busy saving a baby in the fire. Alex refuses to watch it because Christopher Nolan punched his grandma.
Killed her.
Oh, killed her.
Killed her to death.
I saw Tenet, and I saw it in an empty theater with a mask on, and they had a bunch of, fucking, what do you call it? Hand sanitizer, so I watched it. It was confusing. It wasn't as good as I was hoping it would be. It's a film that needs repeated watches. I did like the concept. I did like the action scenes. I love the implications of the ending and the characters and how essentially it's already spoilers territory. One guy's going to be stuck in that forever, the loop forever, to keep the world safe and keep these pieces separate. Very intriguing. Unfortunately, it's one of those films I just didn't like.
Can you tell me about the wah? Was there any wah in the movie, as Nolan likes to do, where you can't hear anything?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, okay, good.
I'm sorry, what?
You ever watch Christopher Nolan movies every now and then?
Yes.
So everything was muffled. I don't know why that had kind of bad sound design in that sense. I love the very confusing backwards and forwards base assault. Very, very interesting. Great visuals. I recommend you watch it, but I personally didn't like it. So final verdict from me on it, I wish it was better. I would say like 6-7 territory. I'm going to go with 6. It's slightly above average. I think it's, intriguing, but not my bag, not my, brand of TV. Isn't that right, Joe?
Agreed.
This beer's great, though.
Alex?
Yeah, I'm giving this beer a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, he's getting, what beer is it?
Birthday Bomb.
It's Prairie
so there's our
Birthday Bomb.
There's our review of Tenet and Prairie
Hope you
Birthday
enjoy.
Bomb beer.
Till next time.
Hope you enjoy. All right, see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.
Hey, someone wanted a documentary on us making shit. There it is.
See,
I'm
there
answering
you
that
go.
question, too.
Now
And then, of
upload
course,
that
we
shit.
want to do voiceover work. OJ and I are always
Yes.
available to make up weird characters. Him,
true.
you have to ask him nicely.
Yeah, me too. Let's see.
So everyone in chat was in the
Gas
this new
Mask
review.
Ninja, you were in the review. I should have turned around the camera and said, okay, here I'll do this. We've been asked so many times to do a Tenet review, and so we're doing this for Patreon and our YouTube subscribers, and all of our viewers are asked about it. And in fact, we're live right now, and there's chat. Chat, why don't you tell us what you thought of Tenet? Go ahead.
Go ahead, chat. This is all
chat.
you.
Let me see if I got Dick.
Hi. Hello. Tell us about the movie. Not about boring.
So we got one. We got one
We
rating.
got one 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
Trash.
Bruh.
8.
It was
8
fine.
out of 10.
Here we
10
go.
out of 10, 11 out of 10.
11 out of 10.
9,
I think
7,
you're lying on
8,
that
terrible,
one. 7.
Poo-poo. Joe is
poo-poo.
sexy, lame.
9 out of 10. Hi, Mom.
Terrible.
8,
Great attempt. Ooh.
7, 5,
Trash.
1.
All right.
A 1.
I think
Wow.
Flippy gave it a
Hopefully,
rubbish.
Rubbish.
Hopefully
A
I'm holding
biscuit's
the
out of
camera
tea.
right. I probably am not holding the camera right. But anyway, so our review of Tenet, it is years late, but there it is. Okay, bye.
There you
All
go.
right.
Rubbish.
Hey guys, just ordered
I'm
my Street Fighter game,
biscuits.
fucking blue, Salt Lake City, Utah. Thank you very
Thank you
much,
so
Gas
much.
Smash Ninja, King of the Ozone. Hey, Joe's and Alex, I'm a metal vocalist, and I was wondering if I can use that song in your videos to make an AJS anthem. Yes,
Ooh.
you
Do
have
it.
Permission. King of Ozone, permission from Angry Joe.
Yes.
NMASAM Games. Godzilla
After.
review soon. Yes, after this.
Shortly.
Shocker Cody. Okay, this is the last one. Hey man,
Cody.
you do you.
no,
I love
hey,
you, Cody. Appreciate that.
You work on the news like I do, so you do you, man.
Deity of the Gods.
What'd you do?
I just scrolled down. That's just the way YouTube works on this.
Right there.
Okay, okay.
Will you be able to get around to Nezha or Power on Netflix? No, not anytime soon. BW Roses. Hey guys, 2 questions. What other 5? What Nezha or Power? Is that anime? 5 other iconic. 2 questions. What 5 other iconic 80s and action horror characters do you want? Oh my God, this is no. I have to put too much time into that.
Ninja
Also, your
Turtles.
thoughts. Let's put Steven Seagal. I want neck cracking in Mortal Kombat. Put Steven Seagal in there. I want Van Damme and I want Steven Seagal so they can fight each
Lord
other.
Humongous
There you go.
from Mad Max.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
And
And,
then
I want the
that's it.
Guyver.
And then
also, your thoughts on the new Thundercats film? I didn't even know there was
I
one.
didn't know. I'm not a big
You're in
Thundercats
the
fan.
know.
I don't like Thundercats.
Thunder,
Jimmy does, but he's a furry.
Thundercats.
Oh.
Marcus Falden.
Jimmy
Please
also
check
likes
out Elite
Bud Light.
Dangerous. It's Working Star Citizen. Yes, it is. I agree with you, and I think they're doing a great job. Spaceman, your content helped me with my depression. Please take care of yourselves and be well.
You
Much
too,
love.
You too, Spaceman.
Spaceman. Thank you for
Thank
saying
you.
that. Super Plays. Have you seen Invincible? Yes. Review is coming. Bobby Jenko. Stay tuned. So you may have missed it, but what are your thoughts on the Monster Hunter Rise? I'm not going to be able to review it. Rapid fire review? No,
Maybe a
because
stream,
Alex would have to review
if
it, and
anything.
they're not going to review it, so we're not going to review it. Stream, and then on probably the top 10 best games. We'll see. David Martin, what's your favorite JRPG games? Final Fantasy now.
Oh,
Final
I'm
Fantasy.
a huge
Yeah,
Final
that
Secret of
one,
Fantasy.
that one.
I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan now because I played it. Daniel. Hey, Joe, it's Dan, a.k.a. Bat
Hey,
Jeeps. So glad you
Daniel.
enjoy the ring and that they fit.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, man, these are fucking amazing, dude. And I'm sorry I didn't mention this sooner. Life freaking hit me and hit me fast. And then, I had forgotten them. But can you give me that big one, the blue one? I just want to show chat this one more time.
You
What
try
is
that
this?
one?
Have a jawsome birthday. What is this from? So, look at that, guys. He made that for us,
It's pretty
and
sweet.
he can make you
Custom.
one too. He
has a
can
bunch of-
make custom jewelry.
Bat Jeepster on
and
Etsy.
I have a Superman one as well. And Bat Jeepster, and that's the name of his Etsy store. Yes.
Yeah, Bat Jeepster. If you check out, look, just Google Bat Jeepster. I'll type it in chat right now.
Oh my gosh, it's freaking awesome, dude. Thank you, man. It's so cool. And, I have it right next to a ring from my father. So I cherish these, and I appreciate. I keep them right here since I don't normally wear jewelry, but I like to put it on my finger and play around with it, when I'm streaming and stuff. So thank you so much, man. Who is it? Zenki Hitaki. Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Been a long time follower. Saw your DMC Devil May Cry review. No question today, but maybe next month.
Hey,
love you
thank
guys.
you so much for that. Thanks for the support.
Frankie Camacho, is Godzilla worth watching on the big screen?
You find out soon after the stream.
I know.
We're gonna
I like
upload.
that, Joe. J Mag, thank you. Dunamis, thank you for joining.
Thank you, guys.
At the commander level and the recruit level. BW Roses, thank you to guys. I got G Tracing gaming chair. Yeah, man, these are great. I have
The board game ones.
DX racers are a little expensive, and then in our board game room
What?
we use the GT Racing.
I just
Those are
bought a GT Racer one myself.
Those are just as good, and they feel good, and I would go with those if you want to save money. Just as good, in my opinion.
We're about to
Viper
save money.
N. I saw your old video playing Nier Automata. I finished it recently on Game Pass. Played 50 hours. I feel so much sad you missed on that masterpiece.
It was a great
I
game.
know.
We actually did love it.
I can't believe the fan bases that these games inspire, and I can't believe it because I never finished it. So from what little I played, I was like, this is good. But this has created a fan base. So, that's one of those games I do regret not finishing because it had to have something great in it later on. Killer Morales, what do you think would win between Homelander and Omni-Man? That's cool.
Homelander.
Omni-Man's the original. I
For
think
sure, but Homelander's a dick.
I think, well, which one did come first, Invincible or The Boys? I don't know.
I don't know I don't know. That's a good question.
I would say Omni-Man if you can include all the meta stuff, like all the rest of his.
Maybe because I think he's got more experience because he is older, so he's got more experience. I think.
Omni-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. If all of his Kryptonians showed up to help him, then obviously Omni-Man. Plus, he has a badass mustache, so I'm going to give him the nod. Hayes boy, Joe, do more anime reviews. You have to check out Attack on Titan. That will be next. Thank y'all, Matt, TFKS, Tanner, thank you, Yeezy, thank you. Attack on Titan Season 4 Part 2 isn't out until December 21st through January 2022.
That sucks.
December 2021 to January 2022. Amazing show, though. By the way, in Apex, why don't you just do random favorite skins? You guys rock. Random favorite? Is that a thing? It'll just
of the ones that you've got. But the problem is the common skins suck.
Campbell for the win! Yes.
Marshall Newsom. Hey, guys, just curious, you have played Doom Eternal? No, we haven't played the DLC. If so, what are your thoughts, and you plan on doing a review? A stream, not a review, a stream. Marshall, just for you, massive donation. I appreciate that. We'll do a stream. But right now it has to be Outriders. All Outriders all the time until we're done, and then we can talk about it, okay? So come back after you see the Outriders review up. The Tony Royster, thoughts on Amazon's Invincible. We will do a review. Enough of you have mentioned it.
Yeah.
And that's going to, I got 6 minutes left. Let me do some more. Bullet time in Matrix Noctilis Hortolanus, as written in the screenplay, was before Max Payne was released. However, Max Payne game was before the Matrix game. I agree. So I see what you're saying. Yeah, so even though the Matrix game copied the Max Payne game copied the Matrix idea. Gotcha. Carlo, watch Invisible on Amazon is amazing so far. It is. The last 3 or 4 minutes of that first episode was amazing.
Yes.
L Star Videos, Warhammer Dark Tide thoughts, playing it 100%. They're going to be me, Joe, Alex, and we'll get one of you guys. James Schramm, hey guys, just wanted to let you know that you're awesome. You should stay that way. That is all. Laughing out loud.
You.
Here's some cash.
Thank you so much.
Right, James.
Thanks for the support.
Caleb Cottrell, how's it going, Joe? I had a fantastic birthday, and I took my family to see Godzilla vs. Kong. What's your final
happy
verdict on
birthday,
it?
Caleb.
Mine's 7. Well, check out our review. It's going to be up right after this. Benny Mate, hey Joe. Fellow keratoconus sufferer here, just wanted to say you're a huge inspiration for us. Do you wear scrolls? No, I don't even know what those are, so I'm going to write that down.
Definitely look it up then.
All right, Jeffrey, Neptuna Reverse is coming out soon, and the anime, it's on Funimation, and because I was asking him earlier what it was. The Hyperdimension Neptunia series is made by Compile Heart. That's the company that founded by the staff of the defunct Compile, who made Puyo Puyo. Okay. Hello from Dallas. This is Eduardo. And for PC gaming, should I go with an ultra-wide curve 440 monitor or a 4K 16:9 monitor? Thanks for all the content. That's a question for Joe. He's using that
I would say
monitor.
just use a regular one.
I'd say 4K 16:9.
Like I do like it, but for convenience factor and everything, just you get a regular one.
You also get
4K
some
16:9.
Yes.
Kula Morales, new member, Angry Army Recruit, and we're all caught up. Benjamin Meyer, howdy from Austin. Happy to support my local boys. Glad y'all made it through the freeze. When do you think we'll get some more OJ's Bad Movie reviews?
I just watched a terrible movie with the boys.
Do you want to do it?
I'm not going to make you watch Sex Squatch, even though it was your
No,
idea.
we should do it. We should
you
do
do not want to watch
Why don't we do it? Your birthday gift.
You do not want to watch.
Why not?
Ooh, I don't want to watch it twice.
Joe, you know what? I have the power.
Okay, wait.
It's your show. You have the power to make us watch.
If
what
I
you
have
want.
to
I have
watch
the
it
power to
once,
make you
he has to
watch
watch it twice.
That's fine. I'll bring the DVD. I won't make y'all watch it.
With us. You have to sit here.
No,
Sex Squatch is
You need to be fresh in your memory before. That's
It
the
is
rule.
fresh.
That's the rule.
That's
we
the thing.
review immediately after watching
It's
the movie.
gonna get burned.
If I have to watch it once, you have to watch it
Is
twice.
it a porno? Because we can't.
Part 2 is
porno.
kind of the
Part
porno.
1, yeah.
Okay.
Part 1 is fine. Part 2 is the one that gets
It's
worse.
the porno. Okay.
You have to watch it.
Okay, so that. Do you want to do that, Joe?
I say we do Death Kappa.
Death Kappa. Never
Yes.
heard. Okay, it's your choice. Think
Death
about
Kappa.
it, and we'll
That's
do
my
it.
choice. Death Kappa. Y'all
Okay.
have to watch that.
That we're doing.
You have to
next,
watch it, too.
I already watched
We'll do it in April.
That one's
Joe's
better. That one was way better.
OJ's Bad Movie Reviews coming back in April. Spindletop Airsoft plans on covering 6 days in Fallujah. I don't know. When is it coming out? I don't know much about it. Well, I'll look into it. Me Melon, $5. Love your vids, y'all. Do y'all think The Witcher 4 will be good, or did Cyberpunk permanently shake your image of CD Projekt Red? Cyberpunk permanently shook my image of CD Projekt Red. So, do I think Witcher 4 will be good? Yes, I think it has a capability of being good if they're even working on it, which I think they are.
Well, they made a lot.
But in terms of will it be good at release, that I don't know anymore. Kin 73. I love the Rambo review, and if some company made a Stay Alive game in 2021 based off the old movie, it would be good. Okay, yeah. Have you ever seen They Live? I want a They Live game.
Yes. I like
Darker
that
Studio. Wondering what you would like to do after MK for your board game system.
I don't know, Zero.
If I have a
Can't handle
choice,
it.
maybe like Capcom All Stars, maybe get some Darkstalkers, Mega Man, some other fighting game franchise. What's some fighting game franchises you guys like that, you know? Just name fighting game franchises in chat, you know, cool stuff like that. I would like to get my hands on the Injustice license. Any way I can get my hands on Superman, DC, I'm all for it. So stuff like
King
that.
of Fighters, I know that's huge.
Soul Calibur,
cool.
King of
Soul
Fighters,
Calibur, Killer
yeah.
Instinct, Tekken, all these are really
There's
great
this
ideas.
game I bought. It was like an off-brand thing. Again, me with off-brands for 64. I gotta find it.
Time Killers?
No, it's
anybody
like,
remember
what is
Time
it?
Killers in the arcade and the little arcades in Pandemonium, which was sort of like what was Pandemonium like? Celebration Station, and it was like Pandemonium, and I would play it there, and you can knock
Okay, I
arms
found it.
and legs off.
I don't know if no one probably remembers this, but I played this one. It was called War Gods.
Let me see the
Never
cover.
heard of
What system was it for?
Never heard of War
Oh,
Gods.
64?
Yeah.
I probably rented it. We
Anyone
rented every.
know of War Gods?
No. Anyways,
This looks familiar.
Let me see it.
We rented everything that came out on the 64.
Oh yeah, I saw that cover art, but I never played it.
I play.
That looks like one of
owned
the free
it. I
games
owned it.
from Chex
It was like
cereal.
cheap. I was like, okay, I'll get it. I would always play Anubis.
That was horrible, they said.
Yeah, it was, but like I said, I'm cheap.
And Jeffrey says the XP for Nintendo systems in the Neptunia franchise is voiced by Wendy Lee, and she curses like a sailor and has a big hammer or an axe. It sounds interesting. Nintendo Travis Gaming. Love your content, guys. Been watching for years. Joe, you're the reason I started my YouTube. Unfortunately, due to life and family, I haven't been able to do it. Hey, that's what usually happens.
YouTube
We've kind of
is
had
like a
to
full-time job.
Yeah,
man.
we've kind of
It's
had to
crazy.
sacrifice on that end, and it just comes with the job. It's like, you know,
It's hard work.
We don't have a
Yeah.
boss, you know, yelling at us, but at the same time, you know, you lose
We
a
gotta
little
get-
bit of
yeah.
your free time, you know. So Andrew Feller, you should watch the anime Overlord. It's about a man who becomes the real skeleton overlord of his guild's tomb with NPCs after the game shuts down. So many cool premises.
That reminds me.
There's a new weird anime that
Let's end on Joe's new weird shit that he's about to show us. I recently saw High Rise something on Netflix about this girl and these killers and
Well, I haven't
masks
seen that one.
killing each other. I was going to do a review on it, and then I thought, man, all my anime fans would be pissed. They're like, what the fuck is this? Where's Attack on Titan? So I'm very scared, and so I kind of get intimidated a little bit about what reviews to put up. So I want to put up Attack
This
on
is a
Titan,
year
and
you
then
do
I can
what you
feel
want,
like I
man.
do what I want. I know, but people are going to be mad.
People are
if I
gonna be
put it.
mad,
High Rise
regardless.
Invasion, that's what it is.
Okay,
I'm
another
telling you.
movie that I just suggest.
I would
that we
probably
should
put High
probably
Rise
check
Invasion
out.
at about 6 out of 10. What do you think? If you've seen it, do you think this is 6, 7, or are you thinking like 9, 10? I don't think it's a 9, 10. It's definitely not below average. It's above average. What would you think? Anyways, William Merritt. Hey guys, what's the best platform we can use to support the show? Twitch, Patreon, YouTube, merch, ball shavers, any others? The best one, the one I think is that's most direct, that the biggest cut goes to us, it's Patreon. So if that's how you want to do it, then do it. I also like merch because you get something back. I like the physicalness of merch. So and then you know, Twitch and then YouTube. So I'd probably put Patreon, merch, promos, YouTube, no, Twitch, and then YouTube. If I had to rank them, just off the top of my head, those might probably switch around. The main ones is Patreon, I think, because the most of it goes to us. STFK. Hey, guys, what do you think of Dying Light 2 trailer? Did it just come out? Like an updated one? I'd love to do a video on it. I'll check afterwards. Will there be an angry review? Yes, definitely. Definitely. I know it's a zombie game, but we'll make an exception. And then these are the last two, and then that's it for us, guys. Micah Music again. Hey, after doing reviews all these years, what's the most consistent mistake that you see AAA open world games do?
Empty worlds is something that comes up all the time,
Yeah.
where you just have like a vat. They're like, "Hey, look how big our map is." It's like, but there's nothing in it.
There's nothing
No
there.
one gives a shit how many bushes are in your empty map. There
Yeah.
needs to be stuff to do, and if there's no stuff to do, I don't care how big the map is.
Jonathan Smith, just out of curiosity, is there a reason you didn't play Persona 5? We did play Persona 5.
did,
It
a
is
long time
lost
ago.
to the
Yeah.
ether. It was a stream before they canceled stream. Like you could only save streams for a certain amount, and we forgot to save it. So we did play it. We didn't play it all the way through, but we played it. We enjoyed it.
It is.
We enjoyed it, and we gave our opinions there. I liked it, but just it wasn't our thing to keep going. And then we had like games that are more our thing that our audience expected from us. So I had to switch to that. But that's it, guys. Thank y'all so
Wait.
much. Any other questions or anything we can put
One more
into the
thing.
next?
So, when do you want to do this movie thing? Because I have another one that I want to make you guys watch.
Okay. So what do you mean?
When do you want to do it?
So okay.
He doesn't want us to watch Death Cap anymore. He's got a new one.
Yes.
Thanks, Jeffrey and Underground.
We can
This cap is
do
great.
it.
Check it out. Because you said we're
if-
gonna do.
Yeah.
You're bringing
we
me
could
beer.
do it Tuesday.
Of course.
We can do the 13th, April 13th, before you guys do your Misadventure stream. We watch it together. We drink some beers. We film it.
Okay, I
and
haven't
then
seen
you
this
start
yet.
Misadventures
And again,
after
I have
that.
not seen this yet, but I've been wanting to watch it. It is called Blood Vessel. Not sea vampires. Huh? Anyone?
Oh my God! It's
All right.
so bad.
I haven't seen it
April
either.
13th, we'll do it, and then hopefully
Blood
we'll have
Vessel.
a review out shortly after that. So April comes the return of OJ's bad movie reviews. Thank
Oh,
you guys
no.
so much. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See
Outriders
ya.
tomorrow on Twitch.
Bye.